Ooh. There we go. Refresh chat real quick. What's going on, everybody? Alright, we are going to be doing setup for something new. This is going to take a bit, so we're going to have to do quite a few things for this. First of all, I know one thing I need to do before I do anything else is I need to go into pop out, edit video. There we go. Yep, there. Got two right there. I'm going to do new folder Fnaf project. There we go. That's something right there. And then we're going to need a new folder in here. Folder called book picks. Boom. We do that. That. Game title, just ready. You know, I'm not back. Back. There we go. Now we're back. Refresh that real quick. Okay, we're good on that. What's going on, everybody? So today we're gonna be working on something, and I know not many people are here at the moment. More people obviously funneling in as time goes on, especially since I started a lot earlier than I normally do. So I wanted to work on getting the setup for something done. So we're gonna get into here. So this is already open. We'll throw it over onto this page for now. We need to get back to you. Do things with you. And do Google Drive again. Another one. Boop. Here we go. Google Doc. Perfect. What up, Beanie? Yellow Freddy? Yellow Bear? What? Okay, anyways. Yeah, put this in so I can do that. There we go. You can go over where? Over there. Alright, this is gonna be, book synopsis. Alright, cool. This document is going to get big. Alright, it's going to get real big. And that's fine. And I'm going to need your guys' help with everything as we do it anyway. So, first things we need to do is we need to gather up images of all of the, hold on. 5, 9, 8, Freddy's, over eyes, ability. Images. Right, trilogy, art. There we go. Alright, so we want the original art if we can really get it. Open image, a new tab, because we want to see what, okay, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect, want that, save image as, want to go to, no, we want to go here. I really need to empty out that one. Fnaf projects, book picks, and then we want to save it as over eyes. Okay, boom, done. We're gonna be doing basically this the whole time. So that's fourth class. So check out fourth closet. Can I get that opened? Image a new tab. How's that one? Okay, yep, that'll work. Save image as a fourth closet. Boom. Perfect. Get rid of you. Now we need Twisted Ones book cover. Twisted Ones. Will that work? That'll work. Yeah, I know this is the graphic novel one, but it still works. Open image and new tabs. As long as it's an image of the book itself. Save image as Twisted Ones. Boom. Done and dusted. Now we need to go to Fazbear Frights. Five Nights at Freddy's. Fazbear Frights. Number 1. Book art. Okay. Open image, a new tab. Save image as Fazbear Frights number 1. Because I'm going to be editing that one and making it into multiples. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Nightmare is on the cover of Twisted Ones, yet there's no Nightmare, right? Yeah, I know. It's weird. Well, the graphic novel version, yeah. But what do you mean? No, it's right here. There's no Nightmare. That's Twisted Freddy, Twisted Foxy, Twisted Bunny, and Twisted Foxy. Are you talking about the original book cover? Hold on. Twisted Ones. Oh, you mean this? Oh, Nightmare. Yeah. I guess that would be Nightmare. It could not be, though. The normal book could not be Nightmare. It could be someone else. But yeah, no, I gotcha. Hold on, now we gotta go. Backspace, no, Back again. There we go. 1, 2, right, 2, fetch, open image, a new tab, save image as FF number 2, and we're gonna do this for all the books. 3. Image a new tab, because I need all of these for what I'm going to be doing. What I'm working on is 3 is what I'm working on is I want to do a tier list for all the short stories, right? I want to do a personal tier list for all the books that exist, and for all the stories that exist, and put in my own personal tier list that you guys are gonna probably help with. Also, obviously, I'm not gonna do it all by myself. But to decide their level of canonicity to the game story, like how connected to the game, or how obviously connected are they to the games, right? To help us even more, decide, to help with the lore, like theorizing, right? If we decide that a book is like 100% canon, or at least the story that we're reading is 100% canon, then that means when I don't even need these right now. That means when I go to make theories and stuff, that means I know I can look at my own tier list and be like, okay, that's where I'm going to get a lot from. And I could dig into it to find what I'm looking for. Find more of what I'm looking for. Fazbear Frights Blackbird. And stuff like that. So that's what I want to do. Because again, I did say at one point that we were going to start working on the Sammy theory, and we still will, but there's a lot of things that have happened since I decided to even start working on that have changed some things for me. So, still gonna do it, because nothing. I don't think enough has changed for me on the actual Sammy side of things. But yeah. Oh. Undo, rename. Rename. That's that to be 7. Okay, there we go. Now we go to the next one. How many books is there again? There's a lot. I know that much. Gumdrop Angel. Have 8. Yeah, we're going through all of them. The Puppet Carver. That's the Edwin one, right? What the hell? Okay. Now, what are you doing? There we go. Go here. Go here. There we go. Alright, cool. This one's FF number 9. Okay, cool. There we go. I'm like, what is even happening right now? Okay. Yeah, I got started real early today, so a lot of people probably don't even realize I'm streaming yet. Beanie, how are you doing today, though? You boy, balloon boy. Dude, this one's that cover is the creepiest so far. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the books, we're gonna get the synopsis, we're gonna read through them all and stuff. So this is gonna be like a long setup. It might be. I mean, it's definitely gonna be multiple streams, more likely. So we'll start it today, but we're gonna pick it up on Thursday or Friday night, whichever night I come back. Because I don't stream tomorrow, obviously. 11, 12. Felix the Shark. How many books? Is there only 12 or is there a 13th one too? I was gonna say that's fan made for sure. I was gonna say I think 12 is the last one. 13 looks fan made, and it is. Okay, 13, 12, yeah. Andrew. Alright, cool. That's those. Now we need. We need Tales from the Pizzaplex. Number 1. Cover art. Cover art. Wally's game. Save image as. For Pizzaplex. Number 1. Right. 2. Caps. As. What? New folder. Oh, this isn't. Hold on. Go back. This is not what I was looking for. Hold on. I wanted the image. An image, a new tab. Why? Oh, come on. An image, a new tab. Doing that again. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. Is it this one? Why do these look different? Oh, placeholder. Okay, so this is the actual. Okay, this is the actual one. Got it. A new folder. What just happened? Okay, hold on. Oh, this is a new folder. What? Is there a new folder? Oh, rename. Okay, rename. Book. Then. Why is this one? I don't know. Okay, anyways, Pizzaplex number 2. Okay, because it's a JPEG and all the other ones aren't JPEGs? I don't know. Fuck me, right? Welcome to Mazercise Work Off the Series. Alright, Beanie. Cool. Number 3. No, that's number 8. I'm not gonna do them out of order. Okay. Number 3. Ah. Open image. Holy bejeebus. Save image as. Number 3. Go in there? Oh, no, hold on. Gotta get rid of it. Delete. That is not what I'm looking for. Why is this so much harder now? Guys, I'm just looking for the cover art to a fucking book. It's not that hard. Did that one work? Oh my god, it's so tiny. But it'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Number 3. The JPEG. Hey, what are we doing today? We are setting up for a new project I want to work on, which is me, and you guys, with your guys' help, making a tier list on the canonicity of every book. Oh, we got 2 different. That's the new book. That's the actual cover art. So we're gonna use this one, yeah. There we go. Okay. Number 4. Yeah, PP number 4. We got PP number 4. Oh, because I put space in there. Barely. Yeah. There we go. Eat your dad's sandwich. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I don't think anyone's done it yet, so I'm like, if we do it, maybe we can call out everyone else to do it. I know people have done tier lists based on how much they like the books or like how good the stories are or whatnot, but I don't think I've seen anyone do a tier list on their actual like canonicity. So I want to do that today. I know it's a risk because it means that there is a chance that not as many people are going to show up to hang out today. But I'm okay with that because I really want to do, because this is something I really want to do. Keep on rolling, people. All right, music man. Oh, number 6, Nexie. Okay, I can grab that one. Oh, nope, I can't use that one. Delete. I don't like using Chrome extensions as pictures, so we will find a new number 6 code. Number 6. yeah, like all it is I just want a picture, and sometimes they're like, no pictures. I don't know why the new books are so hard to find the pictures for, because the old, like Fazbear Fright pictures, found them super clean, easy. They all they all converted easy to a picture, everything. Okay, so wait, is this number 7? This is number 7, Tiger Rock, yeah. Pictures on the front actually look scary. Oh yeah, some of them are hellacious, man. Nope, that's a media one again. Oh wait, is this gonna be a media one? Save it. For 7. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That one came. Yeah, they're good. They do good cover art, man. What? Number 8, B7-2. I love it though. I mean, it's so good. Like this, especially creepy. Creepy as all hell. That's definitely the Mimic, I think. I can't remember. I don't know. I haven't actually. Like that's the thing is I haven't read these yet. So what we're gonna be doing is getting. I can't buy the books and read them, but I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna at least read the synopsis and stuff. How many Pizzaplex books are there? Are there 8? 9? There is. Is this? Is this a real number 9? What is happening here? Tales from Pizzaplex graphic novel collection, volume 1. That's cool. How many is there? Is there just 8? The other one, yeah, right. What, this one? Yeah, right. Is it just 8? Okay, there's just 8. I think it says 8 right now. Actually, hold on. We can open up. Okay. Pizzaplex books are there? The original 8 books is set to be released, following the same formula as the Fazbear Fright series. Each book contains 3 horror stories. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Following the same formula. Yeah. So it's just 8 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, here's where I could have got all the cover art. There's 1 graphic novel so far. And there's a collection, Pizzaplex 2 and 3. Okay. Right, anyways. Oh yeah, I also need to pull that up. Active. So if anyone shows up to even sub that it'll update. Yeah, right here. Woo! 516 right now, guys. But yeah, okay. So we got that. So yeah, we got the. Look at this so far. We got to add some more books, obviously. We got to add some other books that there are. All books at Freddy's. All the books. All the Five Nights at Freddy's books in order. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Okay, so we have these 3 done. Fazbear Frights 1 through 11. Oh no, we have 12. Wait, is Felix not a real book? I'll have to relook at that. 1 through. Oh wait, hold on. Tales from Pizzaplex. Oh, this is old because this doesn't even have book 8 confirmed in it. We don't care about the graphic novels. Those graphic novels and the guides. There's security breach files, and then there's the ultimate guide, and then there's official character encyclopedia. Nine, 10, 11. Fazbear Frights graphic novel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no 8th book yet, or freaking Fazbear Frights book 12 isn't real either. Was I pranked? Did I get trolled? Hold on. now I gotta research this. Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was 12 Fazbear. Right, it's number 12. AFK book. Fazbear Frights number 12. Okay, so it is real. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Bridge to the past. Okay, cool. All right. Book 12 of 12, 174 pages. That's cool. Number of pages turn. The shark, the art. Yeah, the shark is pretty good. Kindle price. I could buy the first 10. I could buy all 12 books for $70.88. If only I had that kind of money. I could cash in on my stock, I guess. I only have Kindle right now, so. But I could buy this book for $5. Damn. I'll have to eventually start investing in the books. Can you play Roblox soon? I don't know if I'll ever play Roblox, to be fair, Beanie. I don't think that's something to aspire to worrying about whether or not I'm gonna do. I'll just to save yourself some time. I'm not sure. I've never been interested in Roblox, like ever, so I don't know. I may not. It just depends on how desperate I get for things to do on stream. I guess is the best way to put it. Freddy's, hold on, logbook, cover art. Cooking logbook, alternate, okay. Some good Fnaf games on there. I might have to look at it. Maybe I will at some point, guys. Maybe soon. Logbook. Freddy files. Cover art. It's this one, the Ultimate Guide. This is the only one that we need to actually worry about. F Doom and TPR. Oh, I might. Okay. Maybe at some point, guys. This is the Ultimate Guide under Official Inquiry. Okay. Save image as. So we'll do that. Ready files. Get it added in there. There we go. And then we need character encyclopedia. Cover art. There it is. It's that thing right there. More Fnaf World, not gonna lie. I know. I'm gonna look up how to win it the right way. The thing is, I'm trying to make sure that the stream doesn't become just straight up me playing games all the time, because I know I'll run out of games to play. Character encyclopedia. Holy hell, guys. Do we have so many books right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then, is Stitch Wraith. So I need a Stitch Wraith cover art thing, like, because what I want to do when I make this tier list, I want the Stitch Wraith story to be like its own thing, to be like its own story in the tier list, because it spans all of the Fazbear Frights books. So I want it to be like its own thing. Fnaf Encyclopedia is bad and not a reliable source of info. That'll be part of the tier list, Beanie. That's the reason for the tier list, my dude. Did you not listen to me when I described the reason for the tier list? I'm just gonna use this. Yeah. As Stitch Wraith. Oh no, it's a it's a web file, so nope, never mind. Delete. I need a different one. I need a picture that's not a web file picture. Well, this will work, I think. Yeah, that'll work. It's just a JPEG. The Wraith. There we go. That'll work. Help wanted. It's so scary in VR. Oh man, Liam, you have no idea. I know. Why is the Stitch Wraith kind of scary? Not like the art, but like some of the pictures. Oh yeah, because the Stitch Wraith is creepy. The Stitch Wraith is like Ender on like steroids, like the Ender story on fucking steroids. It's scary in VR because you feel more like you're there than normal. Okay, so that's Stitch Wraith story. Does Tales of the Pizzaplex have a? I can never remember. The Tales books slip out of my head so much because so many other people argue so hard for them being full on continuity with the games that I like half the time I tend to just let information about it leak out of my head. Um, this Tales from the Pizzaplex have a oh epilogue story. Epilogues are epilogues featured at the end of every Tales from the Pizzaplex book, each telling one part of the overarching story revolving around a terrible incident that happened during the construction of Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. Oh, okay. What do we call it, though? Okay. Humans are Gil, Danny, Theo, Bryce, Owen, Carlo, Lucia, Jace, Adrian, Hope, Joel, Wade, Nick, Kelly, and the okay, Mimic Epilogue. I'm just gonna call it the Mimic Epilogue then. Images. That'll work. Sure, why not? Open image, tab. Yo, not gonna help. Not gonna work. All right. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. Sure. As mimic epilogue. Oh, it's a WebP file. Never mind. Cancel. I don't like WebP files. Let's get this will work. This is gonna be a WebP file also? It's a fucking WebP file, man. I hate WebP files. I just do. Don't ask, I just do. This one should work. I think this is gonna be an MP file. Or a WebP file. Yo, thank you for the sub. Whoever just subbed, appreciate you. Welcome to the group. Is a theorist. No, I'm just kidding. The Strider trying to be cool, but you know how hard that is to do when you're not cool and you're trying to just pretend and other people can tell that you pretend. Anyways, existential crisis side. Okay, this is gonna be a WebP also. I can tell by the size. Fuck. Almost a 520. I know. Goal is 1,000. 520 is a great first step. Is this good, FanCat? There we go. Okay, come on. Do not be a WebP file. The JPEG, finally. All right, mimic. Actually, we're just gonna go Pizzaplex Epilogue. PPEP. There we go. There we go. Alright, is there any other books that you guys can think of that we might need? Any other books at all? We have... Alright, here, I can pull them all over right now. Right? So we have... the Silver Eyes series. So we have Silver Eyes, we have Twisted Ones, we have Fourth Closet, wherever that is. Right? We have all of the Fazbear Frights, all 12 of them. We have all 8 of the Pizzaplex books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all 8 of those. We have the Stitch Wraith epilogue. We have the Mimic epilogue. We have the logbook, the Freddy Files. There's Fourth Closet, and the Character Encyclopedia. Is there anything else? Any other book? Oh, the movie. Hold on. Five Nights at Freddy's. Movie, novel, cover art. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna grab that real quick too. Doesn't matter if I know exactly where I'm gonna place it. It still needs to be part of it. Fnaf, movie, novel. There we go. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to put that in there. Oh my goodness, does it work? What did happen? Did it work? Okay, yep, it's right there. Cool. Hear me out. Toy Freddy, after playing Elden Ring DLC, he finds Jerry playing Frogger, Atari 2600. That'd be funny, I guess. For what purpose, Mega Sand? Yeah, so here we go, guys. Do we have them all? Is this everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29. And that's not even the end of it, guys. Now that we have 29, I need to take the 12 Fazbear Frights books and the 8 Pizzaplex books and make them 3 more images. I have to triple them out because they each have 3 stories to them, and I want to do each individual short story, not the overall book itself. Woo! The game is rigged. Yeah. So now we go into Paint, because I think Paint's the easiest way to do this. In my opinion, Paint will be the easiest way to do this. Let's open things up. Go to Fnaf Projects, Book Covers. Go here, bring it in, right? And then all I do is grab a brush, grab a red color, and I just do... oh, that's not thick enough. Alright, Control Z. Grab a better brush, or a thicker brush. Thick brush. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We just do... big old one. There we go. Alright. Let me save. Ooh, no, I didn't just do what I think I did I? Did I just do what I think I did? Oh, I did. Oh no, hold on. Control Z, Control Z. Save. Okay, good. Okay. Hold on. Actually, what I need to do is I need to go new folder. Okay, and this is going to be the untouched folder. Untouched. Okay, and then I'm going to go all 10 of you. Dump you in there. 11, 12. Dump you in there. 6. Dump you in there. 7, 8. Dump you in there. There we go. Alright. Now we go in here. Let me do this. Now, okay, now I go out here. I do. Boom. That's one. File. Save as. Then we go here. 1.1. Boom. Easy. Go. 2. Same treatment. 22. Save. And then three. This looks really good so far. Thank you, Silver Knight. I appreciate that. What I'm trying to do, in case for those of you guys who weren't here in the beginning when I said this, what I'm doing is, well, now I can get out of this. Go back to file, open. What I'm doing is I want to make a tier list. Don't save. Of scary. Of all of the. So this is what I want to do. I want to make a tier list of all of the short stories, books, and everything else. I want to do the books, but I also want to do the short stories. So we know in each one of these they have 3 short stories. So what I want to do is, with your guys' help, if you guys want to help me, I'm going to look at the synopsis of each short story because I can't read them, obviously. And even if I did, I couldn't do it on stream. So we're going to just look at the synopsis, kind of get a general feel for what's included in the books. And from that information, and from what we already know about the story, so obviously I'm going to, again, pass on to you guys, too, to help me out with it, decide what level of canonicity, from this is definitely part of the game continuity, to we can get some clues, but that's about it. Maybe I'll even make a joke Fazgoo category. But anyways, it'll be like a tier list of how canonical is the story to the game, right? So for instance, we know the logbook is going to be full canon. Full canon. It's going S tier. It's S tier canonicity. It is part of the games, right? But then we have Silver Eyes, which is going to go all the way down to Clue Book, right? Because we know for a fact that Silver Eyes, Fourth Closet, and Twisted Ones is not canon to the games, but there is information in it that we can extrapolate for doing our things. Same thing for the Fnaf movie novel. We know for awesome. So you could be big help, man. You can be super big help for me. We know that the Fnaf movie is a different canonicity than than the games. So we know that this is another Clue one. But then we have the character encyclopedia. Is that the character encyclopedia? I don't think it's going to be S tier because we know that it involves characters and information that is not purely just game canon. We know that it has stuff for the books and for the movie too. So this is going to be down a few tiers, obviously. And those are the easy ones. Then we have like Stitch Wraith, which we know this is not canon. This is not game canon, right? But what about the Mimic epilogue from the Pizzaplex novels? I mean, from the Pizzaplex short stories. Is it full canonicity? Is it only slightly? I remember I thought the Stitch Wraith is entered. Is Stitch Wraith? I think is Molten Freddy analog, right? And then the Freddy Files, is this full canon? Do we believe that the Freddy Files is full canonicity, or is it, we can get clues, but we can't take it as at face value? The reason I want to do this is, one, I want to do it for myself for when we go to start making our own theorizing videos. I'll be able to reference that better. And as I get extra money that I know I can spend, I'm going to be buying all these books and stuff and reading them and highlighting them and everything else, because I'm going to get them digitally on probably Google or Kindle. I don't know which. I have Google Books for my phone and stuff, so I could definitely use it on there. I wonder how much it would cost on books and stuff. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh wait, we have the interactive novels we still need to do too. That's right. Oh, all the books are $6 on this. All of them are $6 no matter what. Except for Tales? Tales from the Pizzaplex? Or those? Oh, those are $7. Okay, Tales are $7. Brights are $6. A couple of them are $5. Graphic novels are $8. Yeah, so slowly over time, as I get money, I'll have to buy them. Wait, Freddy, that game was rigged. So yeah, so over time, I'll buy them for Google Books, Google Docs, or Google Books, because I can highlight and copy and paste that information out and stuff like that. So, anyways, let's continue working on what we're working on. This is okay. So 1. There's 1. This is gonna take a little while. Not gonna lie, but that's the point. Today is mainly setting up and starting the conversation. We'll be working on more of the discussion in upcoming streams also. That'll work. Not just today. It's not like after today I'm done with this. Our next stream on Thursday or Friday will be the same thing. Boop. There we go. 2.3. But yeah, that's my main goal with this, and we'll have to go and get the interactive novels too. I forgot about that. It's ITP and fetch. Oh, okay. Into the pit and fetch. Okay, so she has the first 2. Yeah, she has the first 2 Fazbear Frights books then. So yeah, you guys will definitely be helpful people for me. Oh, they're getting saved into Untouched. I don't want them getting saved into Untouched. Where's my other? Oh, there it is. It's right there. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, and 3. I need you guys. Need to book covers. There you go. Get moved, please. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. Now when I go to upload it for you, there's the third one. They're at my house and I'm at my grandma's. Ah, that's okay. That's fine. If you ever get them, well, if you happen to get them in the next week or so, you'll probably still be helpful. Because remember, I mean, I'm gonna be working on this for a little while. This isn't a I'm gonna be done tomorrow situation. Like we have discussions. Oh, come on, I did it again, didn't I? Yes, I did. I need to make sure these are going into book cover when I go to save as. Anyways, 2. I wish there was like a short key for doing save as. Book cover. There we go. Okay. 2. God, this is gonna make so many books because I'm correct, right? It's 3 short stories for each book, right? I'm not messing anything else up by forgetting that. It is 3 in each one. That was a terrible 3, by the way. That's a terrible 3. There we go. That's a better 3. All right. Yeah, here we go. This is where I'm trying to. Yeah, it is. It's 3. I'm just being dumb. Second here. Grab number 4. There we go. 1. Book covers. 4.1. Control Z. You have the 4th closet? Nice. Well, I don't know if she let me. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to. Like, that's all good. You can tell her to just come join the stream instead to help. What up, Jeff? My name's Jeff. What's up? 3. There we go. All right, now we are on to our 5th. Hey, we're already on the 5th book at least. That's good. I'll try. Hey, yeah. Get it? I will try to give you. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm also, like I said, I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking into the synopsis of them and stuff. to get to make the as educated of a guess as possible. I'll also be watching people. I want to see if anyone has just straight up YouTube videos talking about what's in the books. How we doing, Jeff? If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're working on 1,000. We're at 517 right now. Trying to get like 3 a day would be cool. We've gotten one new sub today. You know, always trying to get more. Daco explained the books. Did he explain them each book and story individually? That's what I'm looking for. And I might listen to them all. Page 34, think. Oh, nice. I've only listened to the Silver Eyes so far. We've done Silver Eyes and VIP. Those are the 2 books that I've done. And that's the thing, I gotta add the 3 interactive novels in too. The first Fazbear Frights book individual. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I think I saw that actually. I think I have seen that. Because I was looking for that kind of stuff myself. Let's see. Now we're into 6. Now we're on to 6. 6. One. I saw a playlist. Awesome. That's what we want. We're going to want a playlist. Book cover 6.1. Enter. Tab. Save as. 2. Save as. What up, goat? What's going on, guys? If you guys are new here, what we're doing is I'm currently making the art, the images that I'm going to use. I want to make a tier list on what me mainly, but I want your guys' help with it. But you guys don't need to put your names on it because you guys probably won't always agree with every decision that I make with it. But I'm gonna make a tier list of what I feel is the canonicity level of each short story from each novel series. I mean, from each book. Period. From everything, any physically written Fnaf lore of any kind. Well, not any kind, but official lore. Right. So all of the Fazbear Frights books, which we're actually getting fairly far away into them already. What I'm doing is I'm making art for each individual story. So I'm putting a 1, 2, and 3 on the images, on the cover art, so I know which short story we're talking about when we go to make the tier list, and we'll be able to put them on the tier list individually instead of having to do the whole book. See Daco's summary of the book. Holy Gonzaga's. What, Emily? Oh, are you just now realizing what we're planning on doing? Catching the full scope of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Hey, when I do things, I don't go little, guys. I go big. Go big or go home, right? We're getting through it. You know, we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only got 5 left of them, and then 8 of those. So it's not too far. We're not too far away. That's 1. Hopefully that shows up on the cover. Oh wait, 8.1. Oh wait, yeah. Here. No, not Windows. Dang it. Go back in there. 2. I gotta double check. Oh, that does not show up at all. Alright, hold on. I'll have to redo the 8.1. I'm gonna have to redo. I think I'm gonna have to do black for these ones. Okay, that's 1. I think that'll work better, yeah. Yes, because it's such a bright pink. kind of thing going on. So. Does that work better? 8-1. Yeah, that worked a lot better. All right. So. It's the only book that has like a super bright cover to it where I'd have to do this. Here we go. 8-3. So far, guys, what do you guys think? Is this a good idea? Does this feel like a lot of effort for not much payoff, or does this sound like something, or does this sound like a good idea? I think it's a good idea, but I always love your guys' opinion on things. Here we go. We can go back to red again. I just feel like red's a better color when you're doing this kind of thing, but black if you have to, right? 9.1. Ew. What's ew? The kid. Oh, the kid. Yeah, they're very creepy. They're very reminiscent of the movie Child's Play, if you know what that is. They're very child's play. They're given child's play. That's what they're doing. They're given child's play. I have these in the wrong spot again, don't I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Moving these. Book covers. There we go. Okay. Book covers. 9.3. All right, we got 10, 11, 12, and then 8. Okay, so we got 8, 9, 10, 11 left to do. We've done 9. We're almost halfway through, guys. Already almost halfway through these. There goes 10. Some of these, I don't know why, but this gives like weird, creepy, like Elon Musk face kind of vibes. Just saying. Point 1. The kids are. This is the funny thing is because I'm streaming this. This is the kind of effort that goes into some of these videos that you see from other YouTubers where they do a similar thing to what I'm doing. This is the kind of effort that they have to put in off camera before they record. But here's the thing is I don't have that kind of time. I don't have time off camera to do this kind of stuff. I thought about trying to do all this and getting it set up before the stream, but I was like, there's no way. I don't have that kind of time. Like, I have other things I got to do every day, so I can't sit there and take the time. I wish, God, I so wish that I had the time to do that, but I really don't. If I put it on this, it's going to be red and it's going to be in the way. We're just going to put one, we're just going to put it right on this guy. Sorry, bud, I don't even know what your name is right now, honestly, I can't remember. Too hard to think about at the moment. I'm just trying to get through all these. 11.1. What up, Casey? 2. I don't know why I was just like, I said your name and then I was like, I was expecting you to be like the Isabella from Phineas and Ferb and just come and be like, what you doing? Because I'm in the middle of doing this. 11.3. There we go. But yeah, so what am I doing? I'm prepping all of the books covers. So I want to make a tier list of every short story. Well, of every book story and everything else, right? That is in the Fnaf book series. And rank them on a tier list by their canonicity to the game story. I love the shark. The shark does look really good. It's actually a really good shark. Felix. I'm feeling the Felix. I'm feeling Felix, right? We're feeling Felix. Oh god, that's a bad 3. Hold on, we gotta redo that 3. I wish I had like a stencil pad, right? Okay, 3, and that is the last of the Frights books, guys. We are moving on to the Pizzaplex books. Happy days. All right. With this kit, with this thing, Lally's game. Yeah. Here we go. Save it. Book covers. TP 1.1. All right. Zoop and zoop and 2. Not gonna lie, I was never interested in the Pizzaplex books. I see. My problem is that, the problem is that Scott has never directly, not since the Silver Eyes series has Scott gone on record to explain the canonicity of the books, right? And a lot of people have taken that in the wrong way, in my opinion, and decided that it meant that he. Oh, I needed to do the next one. Okay. That it meant that they were canon. That every short story in the Pizzaplex books are canon. And I can't see that as being true. And no offense to other people, you guys can if you want to. Not to brag, but I'm 10 with abs and muscles that are 8 inches long and can do 20 curls of. Cool, Casey. Here's the problem, Casey. Do you want to correct that troll that you just put in there? Because you did say that you were 10, which means I'm going to ban you. Because a 10-year-old should not be watching my stream. So I'll give you like 1 minute, to admit to the fakeness of that statement. Before I have to ban you, or not just ban you, I have to report you to YouTube about having an account under the age of 13 that has access to my streams, because that shouldn't be possible. Whoa, why ban me? Because you're under 13. If you're under the age of 13, you can't be on YouTube by yourself watching streams like mine. You're not supposed to have access. Yeah, there you go. That's more like it. My mom's account, that means nothing. That's even worse. That means your mom's account's about to get banned if you want to correct. Just correct yourself and say I'm actually 14. I'm actually 14. I was lying. There you go. Got to rethink your trolls, bud, before you do them. There you go. I've been doing streaming for a very long time. I used to be a professional streamer that did it as a full-time job on a different site. Unfortunately, if we were still on that site, I probably wouldn't be. Actually, honestly, if I was still on that site, I wouldn't be doing Fnaf theories. I think, I'd probably still be doing the kind of content that I was doing on that site. But doing that kind of content on YouTube streaming doesn't really get you anywhere when you have no audience. 14 hours. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, man. Welcome in. How you doing today? Oh, I did it again. You want to do that? You're like, give me all 3 of these. You don't have to delete anything else. You're good. Oh, yeah. No, I need 3 now. 3. Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna have to different brush for this one. All right, there we go. Okay, red. Will red work? Yeah, red will work. Save as book covers. Do the FNAF backpacks count as plushies? I don't think backpacks count as plushies personally, but it's up to you, I guess. Really, it just May not have deleted my channel with 32 subs. That's cool, dude. As long as I don't have to delete my channel with 517, we're good. No, but it is a true thing, guys. In case you guys were wondering, if you're under the age of 13, you're not supposed to have... Oh, wait, hold on. Did I just... Yep, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo this. Okay. Delete you and delete you. Cool. We can do this instead, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. And now I'll go back to my other brush. Yeah. Oh, nope, that still stays really fucking big. Oh, cool. All right, so 1. All right. Because this image is so goddamn tiny. 3.1. All right, that's better. Yeah, a lot better. All right, cool. 2. I only have... Nice. I have 0. I wish I had some, but I have 0. 3. All right. On to book 4. Book 4. Back to my other brush. Oh, hold on, what am I doing? Whoa, hold on. This one's kind of small too, actually. Should I do you instead? Yeah, I think that'll work better. Oh, nope, that is not better. Hold on. That's a crayon. Oh, that was a crayon. That's why. Okay. That's not better either. Holy cow, guys. What is that? Do a pen? Nope, that's super thin. Pencil? Nope, that's tiny too. Yo, okay, we're just gonna go back to my original brush. That'll work. Is that a gator in the background? Looks like it, yeah. It looks kind of like a gator thing. Oh, that's 1. These images are not as good as the Fredbear Frights books, and it's making me mad. It's making it harder for me to make the numericals on them. Because I didn't want to make the numbers super duper big. I don't want to cover up the whole artwork doing this. Book 4. I only got 4 books left, so it's good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We just gotta get through. Oh my god, I did it again. Keep doing it. Untouched. Hold on. 1, 2, and 3. Take you in there. There we go. Okay. Back. 5. 5's a good size. Thank you, 5, for being a good size. Making it easy for me to do my numbers on you. Do my numbers on you, huh? Do my numbers on you, huh? 5.1. 5.2. Why am I opening? Do a 3. God damn, that 3's terrible. I keep losing track of... I keep, like, spacing for a second. My ADHD is being a dick to me. 5. I keep, like, forgetting what I'm doing, like, halfway through. Oh, wait, no, I'm not jumping to the next book. Just... I go 6 now. Oh, you're not anyone, you little bastard. That'll make it... I'll go back to you. Gotta go red. Dad in a simulator game. That's cool, I guess. No, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Save. There we go. Redo that again. Save as. 6.1. My hand is starting to hurt from like trying to be so precise. That is a terrible 2. Oh yeah, I need 0.3. Oh, that's a terrible 3 to start with. 3. That'll work. That will work. Go 6.3. All right, and now we gotta go and open 7. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that one. That's a beauty. Keep your hand wide open. I'm gonna give you some red paint on it. There we go. I ate Chicken Simulator and Eat Dad Simulator. Fun games. Fun sounding games, guys. Absolutely love it. This is the river and drown the hole. It looks so photograph. Okay, that's all I can sing of that song. So here's my thing. Completely different from all this. You know what I hate? A thing that I hate is copyright. Like the copyright crap. Hate it. I hate it for the sole reason that it makes no sense to me. Like copyright claiming music on videos makes no sense to me. Who in their right mind is going to come to my live stream or my VOD or my video and use it to listen to your music over your own YouTube video? Who's doing that? Like if someone's hearing your music on my video, it's essentially advertisement. Ooh, toes. I know I'm painting over the foot. It's essentially me advertising your song. It's not me stealing your music and use like me like let's be honest on both sides. No one is coming to my video just for the sole purpose of being able to listen to your music, and no one is listening to and no one is watching my stream purely based on your music being played. Like in neither instance is that what's happening. Like if I'm playing your music, it's because I like your music and people might hear it on my stream and go, "Hey, that's good music. Who is that?" I answer them and then they'll go and look it up and listen to that music more, right? But there isn't a world where someone is coming to my live stream to listen to your music and to enjoy your music. Like that's just not how it is. And there's no world where people are willingly watching my stuff just because it has your music playing in it. It looks like the Mimic. It kind of, I mean, it was, I'm pretty sure this is the Mimic in this one. I'm pretty sure that's like supposed to be the Mimic or whatnot. But anyways, okay. Is there any other books we can think of, guys? Because if not, we can start working on making the tier list. Tier list maker. The website. Yeah, tier maker right here. Login. Cooking book, not even gonna worry about it. Not even gonna worry about it. Cookbook's not part of it. Not worrying about that one. Yeah, we don't need that one's pretty obvious. I know that it doesn't exist. Make your own template. Okay. Create a public template so that everyone can use it, right? Fnaf story Fnaf book canon quality. I don't know. I'm gonna call it that. Select the category. It's gonna be the book category. Wow, you can't see anything here. Books. There you go. Tier list. Whoa, hold on. Get your fucking ads off of here, guys. What's with all the ads? Can we get the ads away? What is this? I come to your website to use it, not to be fucking forced fed ads. Your list. Of written literature to the game canon storyline. Select template cover photo. Let's see. Do we have a good cover photo? Could use my canon photo. We're not going to do that. Fnaf project. Book covers. I think what we can just do is we can use. Oh, what's a good one? There we go. Oh my god, go away. There you go, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Upload a set of images for the tier list template. Select all of your files at once. Max upload of 500 images. Okay. For landscape work best. You can use our text to image generator quickly. Add text labels on your. Oh, I could have done that way. Oh my god, stop this. Okay. Oh no, I didn't get them all. I think it's alt I can use to grab the last few, yeah. Okay, it's not alt. What is it control? Yeah, it's control. There we go. Open. Oh my god. Go away. Yo, there they are. Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those don't look the best, but we can handle it. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I read that. Isn't it based on the Fnaf movie? Oh yeah. This one, yeah, it's the Fnaf movie. Yeah, this one, yeah. Just realized, look at the Fnaf movie plot and the Silver Eyes plot. Yeah, they're different. They're very, very different, actually. Add a URL for image credits. I don't have the URL for the image credits. Default row label text. No, we're not going to do S, A, B, C, D, and F tier. No, what we're going to do is fully canon, potentially canon, partly canon or canon adjacent. We're gonna call this one canon adjacent. Canon adjacent. Clues, but not canon. Maybe clues. Go extra rows. Row 6. Not canon. I don't need caps, guys. Not canon. Fazgu. Not oh wait, hold on. Not canon. Wait. Probably not canon. How about probably not canon? Probably not canon. Definitively not canon. Fazgu. We are gonna have a Fazgu category because let's be honest, Fazgu. Definitively not canon. Fazgu. Submit. I think that's everything I need to do, right? Submit. Is there something wrong? I think I did everything right? Yeah, there's that. Books, yeah, tier list. Image. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I respect the fact that there still says share on Twitter. I could do live voting poll. Yeah. There we go. So there it is, guys. We have fully canon, potentially canon, canon adjacent, clues but not canon, maybe clues, probably not canon, definitively not canon, Fazgu. Okay, so canon adjacent is going to be your encyclopedia, right? So that's that. Definitively not canon. That's your Silver Eyes. That's your Twisted Ones. That is the Fourth Closet. That is the movie novelization. All right. Get those out of the way. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, logbook. Okay, so logbook is your definitively canon, right? That's your fully canon. Okay, fully canon logbook. That's logbook. Ready Files is potentially canon, for sure. I'm trying to think of any others that we know for a fact, right? Okay. With the Sigma tier. Link. Oh, you want the link already? Oh, is this just the link? Here we go. Control. God, you and your ads. Bullshittery, and I hate it so much. Right here. Does that work? Tell me if that works. Last modded 814. Create a FNAF book canon quality tier list. Check out our other books tier list. Recent users submitted books tier list. Tier list of the importance of written literature to the game canon. Oh yeah, this is me. This is what I wrote. Okay, so it's in books. It's in FNAF book canon. It works. Cool. Now you guys can make your own too. Save or download. Add additional images to your tier. Okay, so if we do think of anything else, go for it. Cool. Reset. Change background color. Change background color? That's cool. Not going to worry about background color. Okay, so what do we know so far? So Into the Pit. Into the Pit, in my opinion, is clues but not canon. Do it after this. I feel like Into the Pit, we know that story, right? We obviously know that story. We've even played that story now at this point. Clues but not canon. And here's my reasoning why. I know it's not time travel, right? Can you do it again because it might go away? Oh, the link. Yeah, it's in the link, but also if you just go to the tier list thing here now, you can go to categories. You can go to new tier lists even, right? But you can also just click right in here and do FNAF book. You do FNAF books canon, and the extra thing to it. Hold on. FNAF books canon. I think I'll be in here somewhere. Just gotta look for the cover. Oh my god, you guys and your ads, go away. Page. Oh, it's gonna be behind because it's new, so it's gonna be like the first. I mean, it's gonna be like the last page, isn't it? Oh, here we go. FNAF books canon quality right here. So you click on it and boom, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So yeah, so you'll be able to do it that way too. Live voting poll, I can do that also. Yeah, so Into the Pit, I think it's clues but not canon. Right? I think there's a lot of information we can get out of it, but I don't think that it is a fully canon. Like, it's definitely not canon. Like when I try, but it will let me in. It won't let me in the website when I try, but for links, it will let me in. That's weird, Emily. I don't know how to correct that. That is just really strange, honestly. Super. I hate when my computer has an update because it's like, why do I have updates all the time? But now we need to start doing the next part, guys, which is we need to start researching. And I might have to listen. Maybe Docco's thing. Oh, Docco. Let's check out YouTube Docco. Let's see how these videos, how long they are, right? That's a song. That's a new song. 5 days ago. Anyways, what's this? Freddy's all mini. Oh, that's 9 years ago. Anyways, Fez, Bear, right. Why do I have an E in there? Right. Ow. A Docco. Right. Stories. Docco. There we go. 31 stories? What? Hold on. Yo, this one. Oh, they're all like an hour long. Holy cow. Wait, is it all 3? Quick review, full summary, quick summary, theorizing. Okay. All right, that song is all right. That's weird. Dude, that's crazy. It is from 4 years. Well, the story is from 4 years ago. So, but the story will probably hit the same. We're not doing the theorizing part. I just want. Okay, let me just hear what he's got to say.
What's going on, guys? Jocko back again. Hope you're fantastic today. And finally, I have read the first story of Fazbear's Frights. Okay. Into the Pit is the first one out of the whole collection. I've finally read the first story, and it's amazing. I'd have to rate this story a 10 out of 10. I'm not even kidding. It was a bit of a slow start, but you've got to remember, these are short stories, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bit of a slow start, bit of a slow introduction, but then...
I feel like, why does that Spring Bonnie look really scary? Because Spring Bonnie is scary.
Part, man, is absolutely insane and so mind-blowing. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So, spoilers, guys. It's a big spoiler. I've done, like, freaking... Just the first
oh my god,
story,
dude.
guys. I've written, like... Page after 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 page of notes to talk to you guys about.
See, I can't do notes and stuff. I need the books. I need to just get the books is what it is. It's like, wait, wait, why am I doing this? I can read stuff. Hold on. Access so much. I might listen to these in my free time at work because I get 8 hours. I get like 7 hours a day to listen to stuff. Actually, I get more than that because I can listen while I'm at home too. Fazbear Frights. I just want to do the wikis. Frights. Wiki. Yeah, let's do the wiki. Fazbear Frights. Yeah. So, the books. Yeah. So let's get into this. Here we go. Yeah. Oh my god. Every website has 800 ads, and they piss me off because they move the page from where I'm at. So when I go to click on something, next plushie is so expensive. It is $95. That's insane. Oh my god, ads, go away. Okay. Stories. Into the Pit is the first story written by TBD. Oswald wishes his summer wasn't so boring. Go Into the Pit. Okay. Into the Pit is the first story of the Fazbear Frights 1. Into the Pit, and chronologically the Fazbear Frights series first story. It's also the first story in the first graphic novel collection. Chronologically, the graphic novel series first story. It was written by an uncredited writer with illustrations done by Didi Esmeralda. In my opinion, Hex Mangle is kind of ugly. It was written by an uncredited writer. Huh. First and only story to receive a video game adaptation, that being Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit, being developed by Mega Cat Studios. It's also being a celebration of the franchise's 10th anniversary. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, characters in the game, in the book, Oswald's family. Oswald, his mom, his dad, and his grandmother, which we never see in the game, but in the book, maybe we do. Ben's family. I don't even remember a Ben. Dylan Cooper. Don't. Oh, I do remember Dylan. Mystery Mini Mangle figure. Nice. Mangle is my favorite character. Nice. Mrs. Meacham, Jeff, Chip, Mike's family. Mike has a sister and a grandmother that we never meet in the game either. Gabrielle, we met. Unnamed patrons, customers, family, and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Service. Jinx the cat, we do have that. Spring Bonnie, Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie and Chica. Foxy is only in the graphic novel. Endo 02 graphic novel. Unnamed bear animatronic graphic novel. Got it. So nothing we have to worry about for this story, though. Locations, the Snack Space, Westbrook Elementary and Westbrook Middle School. The Mill, Jeff's Pizza, Gino's Pizza, Marco's Pizza, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Only true Mangle fans know this. What is Mangle's gender? No matter. No, maybe yes. It's just yes. Mangle's gender is yes. Alright, summary. Oswald visits an abandoned Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and jumps into its old ball pit. He awakens in a vision of 1985 where he sees Spring Bonnie murdering 6 children. It's, yes, easy. Yeah, absolutely. So that's the first part that makes me go, it's not canon. 6 children. We have 5. MCI is 5. And they're done in private. In this, they're seen like just out there for not being in the stream. No, Spectral Freddy, you're good, man. Hey, look, you guys, you're here when you're here, you're not when you're not. And I don't hold that against anybody. Streaming is not about me expecting people to show up. Streaming is about me streaming and maybe people show up. But I don't care either way, honestly. I don't hold it against people. I'm not an obligation, guys. I don't ever plan on being an obligation. So, I appreciate it when you guys are here. That's about it. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 520 as soon as possible and 1,000 overall at some point. So, we have gotten 1 today, and I appreciate that person. So, anyone else who hasn't subbed, make sure you guys do hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. POV, I'm waiting for people to join 10 hours later. Hey, man. Some people, it happens. His father is replaced with Spring Bonnie, but no one except Oswald realizes it. Oswald returns to the pizzeria, rescues his dad, and kills Spring Bonnie. See, so this is the thing. Is Into the Pit. Why? I know some people want to call it canon, especially now that it's a game. They want to try and say that makes it canon, and that's not the case. Thank you for the sub. Whoever just hit me with the subscribe, I appreciate you. I'm bringing us up to 518. Anyways, the reason that I personally, and again, you guys can have your own personal opinion about this, but the reason I don't consider it canon, no matter what other people, like, for one, obviously, just because it's a Five Nights at Freddy's game does not mean that it is full continuity with the actual game storyline we're looking for. Because if that was the case, then that would mean Into the Pit, 5 Laps at Freddy's, Freddy in Space 1, 2, and 3, and FNAF World are all full canonicity. Will you play 5 Laps at Freddy's game again? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll probably play it a few more times before we get the actual full game. I won't tonight or the next few days. I'm trying to work on something special. Special Freddy, I'm working on something special. I'm working on this. I'm working on a tier list right now of the level of canonicity. Right, the level of canonicity of every single Five Nights at Freddy's story. So we have definitively not canon, Silver Eyes, Twisted Ones, Fourth Closet, and the movie novel. Those are definitively not canon. Definitively not canon does not mean that they don't have clues. It just means that it's guaranteed that these will not be considered canon to the games. Does it mean that there's information in them we can gather? Absolutely. That's actually, the Silver Eyes is where we originally got William Afton's name first. We didn't get William Afton's name from a game first. This is canon. It's ever changing. Sure, there's the basic storyline, but he's just having fun with the universe of this one. Yeah, I know. I know that's what it. That's why, Amber. Why I'm making my own personal canonicity tier list. This is not going to be. I mean, if the whole theory community decides to adopt it, that's one thing, and I don't care either way. But for me, someone told me canonism. What the fuck are you saying? Anyways, but this is just for me. Like, if I go when I go to theorize, this is what I look. This is what I feel. Like, this is my thoughts on them. And I plan on buying and reading all the books, so my thoughts will change, and obviously my tier list will change when that happens. But as of right now, this is where I stand with everything, and it's just so people can look at it and they can make their own opinions on it. And it's even available to be other people can get this and do their own tier list with it. It is available up on TierMaker. And I've done all the hard work for you and put a 1, 2, and 3 on every single cover art for each and every book. So that way, because I put 1, 2, and 3 for first story, second story, third story, so you can do the same thing. Because this is going to be by each and every story. Helper for FNAF 1 to 4, right? I totally get it. I love a good visual, right? Exactly. So, speaking of which, we know what FNAF 2 1 is. This is the Into the Pit or Fazbear Part 2. Clues but not canon is also the same. Actually, I think maybe Clues, honestly. To Be Beautiful really just feels kind of like a creepy story. Speaking of which, we will get to it. But I know, like, and I did do this for the community along with my own personal lulls. I did make a Fazgoo category. So any story that has to do with Fazgoo, it just immediately gets dumped in here. If Fazgoo gets referenced, it's gonna get thrown in there. Would I fight the Biddy Babs? Absolutely. I would throw those little fuckers across the room. To be frank. All right. Oh, Stitch Wraith. That is probably not canon. Scott knew all the FNAF lore. I don't think he knows all the FNAF lore. I think he was having fun. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no. So that's the thing is he changed the lore. He like. He's kind of hinted at that he has changed the lore himself, but he does have a pretty solid theory on what he wants the story to be, because what happens is, as he said in the interview, he had a story in mind for Security Breach. He just made the mistake of not wanting to reveal the whole story to Steelwool because he was afraid a leak could happen and give out like the actual story in layman's terms, which is something that he doesn't like to do. And fuck ads, man. So he just gave them things that he wanted to happen in the game, but he never explained what the through storyline was for him. So Steelwool thought that they were supposed to make a storyline through them, and so that's why the story that Scott envisioned isn't the story that we actually get in Security Breach. And that's why he stepped in and he did a lot more hands-on with Ruin to kind of rewrite the ship, if you will. And it's, again, another reason, and again, that's another reason why I 100% don't think that Into the Pit it should be considered a full canon game, and that it is, again, just a clue game like Freddy in Space 1, 2, and 3, FNAF World, and Fnaf. It's or flat out takes the fun. Exactly, the runs on theory building. If it's all laid out for you, it's over. Yes, exactly. The problem, I think the pressure that Scott is feeling though is the fact that there are so many people in the community that are so divisive about their own personal theories that they get to the point of bullying and harassing and like straight up death threatening other people for not agreeing with their lore. Like I made the mistake of getting into the Reddit and explaining some of my stuff, and just had some people just straight up attacking me, being like, no, you're wrong, this proves this. And I want to make this clear to everybody. As far as I can tell from what I've seen, Fazbear Entertainment was established in 1983. there is a select part of the community now who is making this new argument that Wexus. I love the fact that you've adopted Wexus as the name for that thing because of me. But would you fight all the balloon boys? Absolutely. I'd punch them in their little wooden faces. But anyways, there is a select community of people that are now saying that Fazbear Entertainment was made in yeah, right. Everything is going to exactly not everything is going to line up. Yeah, he planned out one game and had to take that storyline and continue with it, and never planned on it being, 22 books and 12, 14, 18 games later or whatnot. But anyways, there's a select amount of the community who is now trying to claim that Fazbear Entertainment itself was established in the 70s because the Secret of the Mimic trailer establishes the Mimic existing in 1979. And honestly, that's just not true. It doesn't, they're not one for one. Fazbear Entertainment did not have to exist when the Mimic was created. Plain and simple. The Mimic was created by an individual, and it doesn't mean that that individual worked for Fazbear Entertainment. There are, and the problem is that they claim this because in the stories about the Mimic was made while Fazbear Entertainment had already been established. And that doesn't matter, guys. They're the fucking books. Guess what? The books and the games do not have to be canonically connected. And that's why I'm doing this tier list now. Because there's a select group of people who think that every single Pizzaplex book, every short story is full canon with the game. That they are 100% canon and that it all has to be taken as pure fact for the game storyline. And again, I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, if you believe whatever you want to believe, Corrupted Chaos, Fnaf World Corrupted Chaos. I play Fnaf World, and I'm playing on the Corrupted. I need to go through the Corrupted elements right now to get to the new. I've done the first ending, the basic ending. But yeah, there are some people who take all of the Tales from the Pizzaplex books as full canon. That they all have to be full canon, full continuity. There's no argument, blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling you right now, that's not the case, in my opinion. If you want to believe that, you theorize with that. See how much harder it is for you to ever come to a legitimate consensus on the overall story. Like, your storyline will never work. To be fair. To be honest with you, if you take the Pizzaplex books as full canonicity, you will never get a working timeline that doesn't contradict itself continuously. Because Scott himself said in the interviews, and he said this for both books, this is an interview from this year, from literally not even a month ago, that he said with the short stories, he didn't specify. Yeah, but I don't think it started there. Fazbear was so high-tech, it had to be somewhat previously. No, so Fazbear Entertainment started in 1983, but like Fredbear's Family Diner or whatever Afton was up to, all that stuff, like they merged and became Fazbear Entertainment, which was established in 1983. And I never said that a different company didn't exist before Fazbear Entertainment. The only thing I say is that everything that we see says Fazbear Entertainment was established in 1983. And that just because a trailer comes out with a new date does not mean that all this other history that we know just gets washed away because some book story says that this character was established at this time. Like, that, okay. Silver Eye series says that the deaths happened in the 90s or whatnot. Or some shit like that. Or happened in 80... No, happened in 80... Would have happened in like 86 or 82 or something. I don't know. But it has everything different. So it's like Fazbear and William merge, okay, but is Fazbear Henry Emily? Charlie's old toys from the Twisted Ones? Maybe, Beanie, I don't know. No, so for my headcanon, Fredbear's Family Diner existed, and William Afton, I think William Afton owned Chica's Party World. That's my headcanon, right? And I don't know if these books are going to completely destroy that, if they are full canon or not. But in my head canon, William Afton came over, he saw Fredbear Family Diner, and he created Chica's Party World to compete against it. And that's where the Mediocre Melodies and Chica were created, and they were created by a different engineer that wasn't... one of my headcanons, because there's nothing that says that he actually did, unless the books... nothing in the game canon so far says that William Afton built animatronics. There's things that there's things that say that he experimented on the animatronics after being built, but there's nothing I've seen so far. There's nothing that I've seen so far that says that William Afton built animatronics himself. My headcanon is that William Afton is a Steve Jobs or an Elon Musk. He had money that he paid people to build the animatronics for him. He had someone build the Mediocre Melodies and Chica for Chica's Party World before he merged with Fredbear's Family Diner, and then after Fredbear's Family Diner, he acquired. I am so tired of seeing these ads. Fuck off with this stupid ad, okay? Anyways, what was I gonna say? Anyways, that once they merged, he now had Henry to do the engineering for animatronics, so he obviously didn't need that other engineer anymore. Maybe that other engineer just became like one of their tech engineers or something. The mini arenas, yeah, I'd throw them just like the bitty bads. But yeah, that's my own personal headcanon on it, though, is that William has never built an animatronic himself. Is that he's always paid people to build the animatronics for him. Yeah, so I already know this one. Let's go to the second. The Eleanor one, I'm pretty sure also. To Be Beautiful, yeah, that's... This one is definitely... I think this one's actually tied to, more tied to the Silver One series than to the game trilogy, the game series. I think it's more tied to... Eleanor sounds like she's more tied to, in a junkyard, Eleanor promises to grant any wish that Sarah wants. Sarah says she wants to be beautiful. Eleanor gives Sarah a heart-shaped pendant, and she wakes up every day more beautiful. One day, she trips and the pendant falls off. Her body turns into junk. See, this is stuff that does not at all. Have you played the Joy of Creation remake demo? I can't. Bob Helpia's canon. Helpiales is... He can be canon, but he's not... Well, so Helpiales technically can be full continuity. In a way. Because... Helpules, Buff Helpy, or Helpules is a game cabinet, and this is where I will make the agreement with anybody and anyone who wants to make the agreement. I will agree. Any game cabinet that exists in any of the universes can be full continuity. There is nothing in the books, the movies, the video games that states that the video game cabinets that we find in one series cannot be canon in the other series. I will 100% agree with people on that one. If people want to say that, I will 100% agree. There is no argument that even needs to be made, honestly. There's no argument that needs to be made that says that game cabinets can't traverse the universe, or can't traverse the Fnaf-verse, right? The Fnaf multiverse, the Fnafiverse, right? But that's as far as I go. For me personally, Into the Pit is not game continuity. It's still book continuity, but now it's a game. You know, that's my main thing on it, is that there's nothing in the other games, the actual game series, that agrees with the Agony being like allowing you to dimension portal jump into the memories of a victim. Like, that doesn't happen in any of the other FNAF games, period. And Help Wanted, in Security Breach, Ruin, or FNAF 1 through 7, or any of that. And there's no indication that that's a possibility. Nothing, no one talks about that kind of thing being possible. Like, in the game series, the only thing that Agony and Remnant do in the games is allow possession and allows inanimate objects to come to life using the memories of victims. But there's nothing that states that not time travel, because Into the Pit looks like time travel initially, but in the story and stuff, it is actually revealed through the Stitch Wraith and everything else that what Oswald was doing was he was traveling into the memories of the victims because their agony was on the balls or some shit like that. Just to like layman's term it, he wasn't actually time traveling. He was going into the memories, which honestly makes the game not work correctly anymore, because can he go into the past memories of victims and bring a living entity into the real world? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think some of the thing, and some people are making, okay, so I want to debunk some arguments that some people are making to make it canon, or arguments against my reasonings for it. Any of the books, I'm going to be reading them more and more. I'm going to not only be reading them, but I'm also going to be listening to synopsis about them and all that other stuff. But so when people ask me, I always tell them I don't think it's canon. One of the main reasons I don't think it's canon is because of how hands-off Scott was. After learning from Security Breach and Help Wanted, Security Breach, he wasn't full hands-on. He was giving them elements that he wanted to see in the game, but letting them develop it. And he learned from that mistake, is what he said in his interview. He's learned from that mistake because the storyline in Security Breach isn't what he expected it to be, because he didn't give them the through line story, because he didn't want, leaks and stuff to happen where like the full story is just given to the audience, right? He said he learned from that mistake. So if he's learned from that mistake, why would he then agree to have a full continuity game made by a game developer who only told him what they were doing every 6 months? That's that's it to me. That on its own speaks volumes. That because he wasn't hands-on with the story, but people's argument back to me is, well, the story was already written. Okay, fair, but I think he would still, they're adapting it to a game, which means there's gonna have to be new elements added to it. And the only thing that he says that he really did, but you sound like you're coping according to Book Believer's point of view. No. What do you mean? I'm copying or coping according to Book Believer's point of view? I'm not coping. I'm saying what's my truth. What my headcanon is that it's a game. It's in the same vein as Fnaf or Freddy in Space 1, 2, and 3 or FNAF World. It's not full continuity. You can get clues and you can look at it as a way to find like questions to answers. But I think one of the main things that really points out that it's not continuity is the fact that when he goes back into the agony memory, if before the incident happens, if you look at the game cabinets before things start happening, he literally says, wow, GGY has a lot of the high scores. I think that's one, obviously it's an Easter egg for the game players who know GGY and all that stuff, right? But I think it's also a way of pointing out, hey, this isn't obviously going to be full continuity, because if it is full continuity, then GGY exists all the way back in 1985. Would I fight Toy Cupcake from FNAF 2? Absolutely not. I've seen the movie. No, I haven't watched I don't listen to the songs very often, to be fair. Emily, they got no teeth, but they're all metal. So it's just crushing power. Ugh. But no, I think, like I said, I mean, people got to the conclusion that VIP supports Tales games. How? People get to, so here's the thing. People get to the conclusion of anything, right? But again, so here's the thing is Tales games is too broad. Too broad. It's too broad. To say that there is 25 short stories that Scott made up and he decided that all 25 of them were going to be full continuity to the video games is, in my opinion, it's too much. If other people want to believe, again, like I said, if other people want to believe that, fine. Just don't try and push it on me. Don't try and tell me that everything I believe is wrong because you believe this thing that it just doesn't make sense to me. Because even in the interview, Scott said some of his short stories, and he wasn't being exclusive to Fazbear Frights. He was not exclusive in that interview. He said some of the short stories in the horror series, both of them, some of his short stories were just horror stories that he thought up in the moment that sounded good for the Fnaf universe. He would bang out a quick script for it, and then have the actual writers flesh it out into a full story. He doesn't say these are good stories that are continuity to the games. He just said these are good stories that are going to sound good in the FNAF multiverse. That would be good as a FNAF element horror story. Bangs it out, gets it wrote, puts it in there. He said some of them are even from his own life experiences, which to me again is going to say not full continuity. And if that makes people mad that I believe that and they don't want to be here, that's fine. I don't care. Honestly, I do not care. Right? Don't care. If some people disagree with me to the point where they don't want to watch or talk to me, that's fine. That's cool. You do you. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to say it like that. Yeah. No, that's what I mean though. It's but that's what I mean. It's and I'm not talking about you, Cross. I was in the subreddit and there was one guy who I think people have warned me about in my stream before about him in the thing, and I looked at his profile and he was a new version of the same username. I really like the way your brain works. Thank you. But was it? His name was Dragon Fruit Berries or some shit like that, right? And he was arguing with me no this, no this, no this, and I'm like, dude, honestly, I can give you 800 different reasons why I think I'm right and you're not, and all you're gonna do is tell me that my stuff doesn't matter because your stuff matters or whatnot. It's his opinion was more fact than my opinion, and I'm like, and no matter how many times I tried to end the conversation with dude, my opinion's my opinion, your opinion's your opinion. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the only person that can actually tell me that I'm fully wrong is Scott, and he's not going to. So it's all good, man. Have a good one. And then you'd fucking argue with me again. And I'd be like, I have this problem where I can't just back out of an argument when someone's using stupid logic. Stupid hurts my brain. When someone argues stupidly, it hurts my brain. And I end up fighting. I end up arguing because of it. And it's a bad thing to do, guys. Don't do it. Don't be me. I need to be better with that too. You want me to draw a mangle? Hold on, I'll draw a mangle. Or hold on. No, it's this one. Can I get that? Nope, I can't get this to go away. Hold on. Give me a new one. Yes, don't save. No, there we go. There we go. Okay. Angle. Alright, here we go. Oh. Box here. Box here. Box mouth. Big head. Big head. Big head. Big weird eyes. Big weird eyes. A little bit of lipstick. A little bit of lipstick there, right? Okay. It's got a little weird neck thing. Other weird neck thing coming over here with a half-made endo head. Nah, weird little neck thing. All right, weird little leg over here to a foot. Weird, 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 more weird, more weird, more weird over here. Another weird neck thing. All right, and they're all jointed. Joint, 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 joint. Is that good enough? Am I good? Can I make? Okay. Endo eye, endo eye. Weird mouth. Weird mouth. Eye. No eye. Eyes. Eyes. You tell me that you can't see Mango there. That's on you. The ball pit is memories. How can we talk to them? Are we traveling to the past? Because normally you can't talk to people if it's... Yeah. The interactive novels are in the game line. So, the thing is I don't know yet. I don't know yet, because I've only read the one interactive novel, and it gives us information. And here's the thing that I think people are taking too critically from me, and that is that I don't think that just because I don't feel like it's full continuity, it isn't. So here we go. I'm doing the tier list right now. Like, I'm trying to do a tier list. So there's fully canon, potentially canon, canon adjacent, and this is the important category that I think a lot of people misrepresent what I'm saying in their minds. So just because I say something isn't full continuity doesn't mean that it isn't canon adjacent, which it means like it's like 90% canon, right? It'd be like, oh, what's a good one for Marvel? It's like Earth 313 and I think it's like Earth 616 or something like that. They're almost completely identical. The only difference is like the existence of like Spider-Man, right? I don't take that one. I don't think it's 616 that's like that. But like they're two worlds that are exactly perfectly similar. The only difference is that one person has been replaced by a different person, but all events have been almost exactly the same, right? And that's how some of these stories could technically be, is that everything is exactly the same, but they happened 1 year different, maybe. Like, every event is exactly the same, but it happened a year later, or it happened a year prior, or something like that, right? And like, that's what I think of some of the stories. I think that they are close, but they are not in the game universe, but they're game universe adjacent. They're just different enough that it doesn't mess up the game timeline if you use a lot of the information from it, but it doesn't fully connect because there is that one piece that's missing that takes it away, right? Am I right? I don't fucking know, but in my head it just feels like that's kind of what happens with some of these stories. Like VIP, a lot of what's happening in VIP really gives you the feeling that it might be full canon, but there are some elements that are missing, and part of it is obviously because the story comes later in the timeline. It's weird, but it's like 2024, aka the groomer year. What, aka the groomer year? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're getting at with that, Cross. The Fnaf universe and 99.9% get eaten. I got 0.1% to not get eaten, but I don't care. See ya. Right? I would let you reach the end of the game. End the game. Yeah. Well, that's like, okay, so it's like, because a lot of people could make the argument of VIP isn't true because there's nothing that indicates that VIP is true in the security breach games. There's no like history of it or whatnot, but it happened so far in the past that it could potentially be 100% true because any remnants of that game exists, like any remnants of that book's history could have been cleared out by now, with the Pizzaplex obviously changing, because in the book daycare didn't exist. But here's the thing, here's my question to you, Cross. When you played Security Breach for the first time, right, how far back did you think Bonnie had disappeared? Right, like how far back in history was Bonnie's disappearance in Security Breach? Every year has awful drama. Every year has awful drama, guys. That's the thing. Like, I'm 33. All right. Every year there is terrible drama. The difference is that the terrible drama that you're seeing this year has more to do with you personally. As you get older, drama will become more personal because you will have been more aware of the people who are affected by the drama. But there's always drama every year, no matter what. So I don't worry about it. But yeah, like this year, but every year, but also as if you're talking about just the FNAF fandom and stuff, the drama, that's because of how old it is. That's because of how old it is, and the fact that its popularity has waned and expanded as time goes on. 2024 seems so drama filled because we've finished up a book series. We've started a new book series again with the interactive novel. So that's one element to bring everything back up into light. We got games last year, games this year, the anniversaries this year, all this other stuff. I watched gameplay. Well, when you watched the gameplay, Cross, what did the gameplay make you feel about Bonnie? How long in the past did you think Bonnie had gone missing and Montgomery Gator took over Bonnie's role? How long ago? Like, did it feel like it was only a few months before the gameplay? Was it a few months? Was it half a year? Was it a whole year and a half, 2 years prior? Because the thing is, with VIP, it's a long fucking time ago. The daycare hadn't even been started being built yet, let alone fully established. And Bonnie was already missing, and Montgomery Gator had already gotten his claws installed to play the guitar. And that's in the VIP, and that's in the book. That's in the VIP book. On the Into the Pit game. Life, in my opinion, it falls into the same category as Freddy in Space, FNAF World. It is not like just because it's a game doesn't mean that it is full continuity. Doesn't mean we can't get information from it that works with our storylines. Absolutely. That any official FNAF releases comes with information that we can use, but we just can't go in guns blazing declaring that everything in it is full continuity and I declare that this is what happens. I've been missing for exactly. Well, that's the thing is with VIP it establishes that. In Security Breach, personally when I was playing it anyways, I didn't get that feeling, right? And the fact that we see Bonnie in Ruin, right? I haven't gotten to play Ruin yet because my Security Breach glitched out on me and I have to like circle back over an hour of playing that I did to get back to where I would have to restart in order to not have the glitch have occurred. But in Ruin, do we see Bonnie? Thank you, Springtrap, for that answer. Anyways, anyone who wants to give me a clear answer, do we see Bonnie in Ruin? Ruin update the base player. That is better condition than most of the Ruin characters. Glamrock Bonnie Ruin update. Shows up right there. Okay, so you can find Glamrock Bonnie. Okay, in Ruin. Alright, cool. Okay. Before FNAF drama, Frights and Tales canonicity, Pinky Pills drama, Talbert Files shenanigans, New Tales story, Monster, Griffnilla drama, Kyle Allen music miscommunication. Yeah, that's the problem. Into the Pit game really kind of rehashed the Tales, and which is weird that it rehashed the Tales story drama and like the Tales games drama too, but it really did rehash a lot of things. But but again, like that's the thing is I feel like people, I don't know what it was about this game. I think it was because it wasn't it wasn't a definitive troll game like Fazbear, Freddy in Space 1, 2, and 3 were troll games that were clearly troll games. The Survive the Nights troll game from the Sister Location mature audience version troll game, you know, all those were troll games, but they're also games that are games. They're still Five Nights at Freddy's games. The same thing but it's like Fnaf. You can look at that game and you go, this is obviously not continuity. Plain and simple. The modern Fnaf theorizing. Oh yeah, Scott himself predicted it so long ago. When he realized that he was going to be making more games after Game 7, that's when he knew. He knew that anything else that he does, he's only going to be feeding the fire. There's nothing he can do about it. Right? But in my honest opinion, he shouldn't care. He shouldn't care that much. The people who should care are the people who are doing the thing that they're doing. Like, people should understand that the way they operate hurts the community and not in a good, it affects the community and not in a good way. And I think more people need to go into theorizing and into the community as a whole, under the understanding that not everyone's going to agree with you. And honestly, you should go in just assuming that nobody's going to agree with you at all fully. I feel like Monty was already well established in Security Beach. You have the theming merch and Monty Golf. He had to have been gone at least. Well, so Amber, that's, true, but if you look at VIP, where Bonnie had only recently been removed because Monty didn't even have a gold statue yet, so Bonnie was clearly a new removal, was recently removed, right? Monty didn't have a green room yet or anything, but he still had Monty's Maze and Monty's Golf. They were both actually already established because it talks about the fact that there was advertisement for both games. And one of them we actually play in VIP, but it does talk about Monty's Golf already existed before, essentially before Bonnie went missing. So the Monty Golf and stuff, he was essentially in the same vein that Foxy was in the original 4. Is there an echo or is it just, oh, hold on. Yep, that's me. There we go, I fixed it. My internet refreshed I have my stream up so I can see what it looks like on YouTube. It's a smart thing to do. Anyone who's a streamer. Oh, why did it do that? But I have my stream up and it refreshed on accident and caused it to unmute. Anyways, anyone who streams doing stuff like that is very common because you want to be able to see what people are seeing, how good it looks. But anyways, yeah. So. He already was, like I said, he was kind of in the same vein. Can you read my over comment? Your over comment. Surprise! Now you really think I would let him? What do you? My over comment. What's your over comment, Emily? Bonnie has similar size. Yeah, that's true. Read my other comment. That's from Fnaf World. What's from Fnaf World? Anyways, yeah, Bonnie, Monty, I think, was, like, in the same vein as, like, Foxy was with the original 4, where he was, like, a side event, right? He wanted to be part of the main band or whatnot, but it was Bonnie, Chica, Roxy, and Freddy, and then Monty was his own act to himself, which, honestly, I'd want to be the side act by myself. I get all the glory of the good shows, you know? Whatever. But yeah, he was already established with Monty's Golf and Monty's Maze and a few other things going on. He just didn't have the big statue yet, was the main thing, and a green room, because he didn't need either of those things at the time because he was a sideshow. But yeah, that's what I mean. FNAF movie novel was good, yeah. I want to read that at some point too. I want to read a lot of these, but I don't have the money. That's my problem. You know how up to date I'd be on everything if I had the money? Oh, that's right. I never got the other pictures. I need to get those other pictures. Hold on. Five Nights at Freddy's interactive novel cover art. Boom. Okay, so here's the three. These are the three interactive novels that we have, right? The Week Before, Return to the Pit, and then VIP. I have like $50 now. Nice. Spent it all on FNAF merch. That's, oh, it's a WebP. I hate WebP files. Hold on. Can I find another VIP cover? Oh wait, I can get the VIP cover art actually real easy. I have Google Books now. Where's my books? Definitely not audiobooks on YouTube. Oh, I know there is. I just don't want to. I don't want to my library. I mean, I'll probably listen to them at some point, but some of them are rough sometimes. All right, like I know Rise. Oh man, that's so small. But I don't need it for anything more than just to get it in here. VIP. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I need to get these two also. Amazon. Return to the Pit. I want to know how this is gonna go. Right? Is this book out? Maze and VIP. I'd rather take a break. Here's my tidbit to you, Cross. Doesn't matter. Just get out. Just get out. You will learn doing some other things. I know most people didn't watch me read the story. It is what it is. I'm fine with that, guys. I knew it was a risk when I decided to do it on stream, that there was a risk that those would be like the worst streams for me. But I did anyways because I wanted to. Predictions for the Secret of the Mimic game. My two predictions. Mythology stories that centered around the world. That's what I'm telling people though. That's what I'm saying. Is I don't think any of the books, unless there is like 800 different things, like unless it beats you over the head with its canonicity, I don't think any of the stories should be taken as full continuity. Any of them. Unless it beats you over the head with them. Because all of them have elements to them that make you think they're not part of the game series, right? All of them do. Every single one of them should give you pause. If the stories don't give you pause, thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. If the stories don't give you pause when you're having that thought process, you are purposely wearing blinders. You're one of those people that go, Scott made it, it must be full continuity. And Scott himself is like, I don't fucking make everything full continuity. Have you seen some of the games that I've made? Plushie, the new Fredbear plushie does not look. Oh wow, that's weird. Oh yeah, open image. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Save image as. What was the name of this one? The Week Before. Okay, The Week Before. All right. Week Before. So are these out yet? Are these two books out yet, or are they just are they coming up? The Week Before and Return to the Pit. Are these out? Hold on, I can actually just go and look. Oh, they're out. Okay, they are out. Yeah, they're out. Oh no, pre-order. Okay, they're pre-ordered. Gotcha. So they're not released yet. Okay, yeah. For Help 1 and 2, right? Yeah. I don't have that. So, yeah. Sorry, Life. 1 second. Is this a pre-order too? No, this one. No, it is pre-order also. So here's my predictions for these two interactive novels. I think this one is gonna be I think this one, the week before, I think this one's gonna be very telling. Right? This one, if the interactive novels are canonicity, and we're gonna learn, I feel like VIP wasn't enough. I feel like there wasn't enough substance to VIP to give us more than what I think the main thing to take from VIP of all things is the last two words of both canon ending, or of both the endings, the good endings, the real endings. There's two real endings to it, two potential real endings to it. God, I am talking like Matt Pat at this point, but they're the last two words of both of the potential real endings of that story, and those words are very informative. And I think that's the main takeaway from the VIP book, is that the interactive novels are going to be excessively informative to us about the storylines. Right? Here's the thing, Emily. No, you don't. Right? I love people who do that. Well, now we know that Michael Afton looks like that. Fnaf 1 story would convince me to believe in those, right? Yeah, exactly. So here you go, Emily. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not want to make a game to be popular. You don't want to make a game to be popular. Do you know how many people in the world, creative minds, who wrote a story, made a game, made a movie, made a TV show, and became super popular, super famous, the story blew up or whatever, and their only goal for it was to be popular after it was done? How many people that was their only driving factor for doing the thing? None. Zero. You will not find a single person who had a creative product of theirs that they made go super famous, and they tell you that the only reason that they did it was because they wanted to be rich and famous. No one who attacks a creative work with that specific mindset will ever succeed. No offense to you, but you will not succeed if that is your only reasoning for it. Find something that you like, something that you want to do. So if you want to make a popular game, don't worry about that. If you want to make a game, do that. Make a game that you're passionate about, a game that you actually want to see, a game that doesn't exist, like in your mind, a game that you would want to play that doesn't exist yet. That is what you want to do. And you want to do that because when you're working on a project that is something that you want to exist in the world, you have more drive to make it happen. Look at my book, the book that I'm writing right now. It's a book that I want to see in the world, so I'm writing it. Is my goal for the book to become super popular and famous and, make a bunch of money off of it? No. Would I like for that to happen? Sure. Why not? But the main reason that I'm writing the book is because it's an idea that I've had in my head that I want to see exist in the world. Yeah. Fright's fiction is a thing. It also creates Tales fiction. Absolutely. So that's the thing. There are elements of stories in the Tales games. The Tales stories that go back to the Fright stories. And if the Fright stories aren't full continuity, then that means the Tales stories can't be full continuity. Not all of them. And that's what I like you said, Cross. I approach all of the stories in that element that they're an anthology series. They are created in the universe they're in the Fnafiverse. And that's as much as you can fully 100% say is true. After that point, everything else is up for debate because the only person who's allowed to tell me or tell you or tell anyone that they're wrong is the one guy who's not going to, and that's Scott. He's the only person who can tell you that you're right or you're wrong. Plain and simple. Hell, the people who write the story can't tell you whether or not you're right or wrong because they don't know if the story that they wrote is full continuity to a game. All they know is that what they wrote pertains to the story that they wrote. Only person in the entire world that's allowed to determine whether or not something is full continuity is him, are made up in the FNAF lore. Yeah. I would do that. That would be cool. That I think would actually be a cool idea. What up, Cherry Blossom? Sorry, just in the middle of thoughts. I think that would be a really cool twist in the game series if Scott would do that in one of the series, like just as a big fuck you to the Tales games people and to the Fazbear Fright people. If you literally put those books up on a shelf in one of the games, in one of the future games. If, like, while you're walking around or something, you go into somebody's, like, home office and just see all the books up on a bookshelf, that would be hilarious. Want to hop in? Thank you, Cherry, man. I appreciate it, dude. Hey, anyways, also, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't yet. Hit the like button, the all that good stuff. If you guys know anyone else who's nice to talk about the games with, not someone who's gonna be like, this is what I believe and fuck you if you don't. But if you know anyone who's like me, who's like nice to talk about with the games, I think you guys should share the stream with them and invite them into to join the fam. Scott would probably tell you you're right when you're wrong. He gets a kick out. I think so. That's the thing. Do you want bootleg? Why would I want bootleg merch? That just seems wrong. Why are you going to send me bootleg merch? I don't have any way for you to send me bootleg merch, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I don't know. But yeah, no. So that's the thing. Scott won't tell anybody that they're right. I don't think so. So my predictions on the Secrets of the Mimic. I have two predictions, two things that I think are absolutely certain to come out of this. I think one, Charlie will be like I think that the Mimic is 100% connected to Charlie, right? And I think the Mimic is a precursor to the puppet. I think that's the original intent for the Mimic, was to do the job of the security puppet. But that his AI trained him wrong, right? And he started doing things the wrong way, and Henry replaced him with the security puppet, who was a programmed animatronic that was programmed to do the job the specific way. I think Henry tries to like shortcut the need for the security puppet or whatnot, and uses the Mimic, and then finds out that the Mimic is not reliable and ends up making just the actual security puppet. Fright fiction would imply Into the Pit could be based on real events like the FNAF games and universe, but they're inaccurate. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm fully okay with that, because you could base Into the Pit off of... So Into the Pit could just be a... Could just be a what do you call it? Like a fictionalized version of actual events. Is that like it could be that Oswald discovers like news stories and stuff about the event that happened, you know, and like creates a scenario in his head or something like that, right? It could be something like that. It could be that he just learns of the events, and now he's hanging out there all the time. He goes into the ball pit, and that's like a story that he gets in his head while he's playing in the ball pit and stuff. Is that it's actually a ball pit that would take me back to when these kids, you know, when this event happened or something like that. And it could be like a fictitious story that he tells kids at school to like seem cool. You know, that's a very simple real world answer to the problem, right? Is that he reads about the stories about these kids that happen at this pizzeria that he hangs out at all the time, and the ball pit's still there. He gets mad, or you know, his dad gets mad or whatnot, and he gets grounded for a week. So in his head, he describes, I think Willy Boy built the Mimic to get more attention than Henry, but Willy used Mimic to mimic him, mainly to support Willy to be better than Henry. Maybe. That could be... That could be that could be it. I don't know. My problem is my own personal headcanon has William Afton and William and Henry not being friendly with each other until like 82, 83. Would I fight Bon Bon? Hell yeah, I'm throwing that hand puppet across the room. You keep asking me if I would fight these like 2 foot tall animatronics. Secrets of the Mimic literally takes place in 79. Life. We have that's a guarantee. Hold on. Here I'll bring it up. We take it to there. We pause it. Go into settings. Yeah, 1440 HD. Go into there. Playback speed. You take it to a quarter speed. Oh, wait, hold on. I keep clicking that instead of clicking the actual video. Hold on. There it is. 1979. Endo plush from Fnaf World. The Endo plush, like the little tiny one? Absolutely. Might be the creator of the Mexus machine. Willie might have made Mimic 1 from that Whopper machine. Ooh. What if I made a Spring Bonnie cosplay and stuffed 5 dead kids in an animatronic? That would be horrific, Emily, and I would not have you come to my stream anymore. But yeah, we have this life, so we already know it's gonna take place in the 70s. Here's not a prediction. Here's just something I would like to see. I would like to see this game, our main character, be either Henry or Charlie. That's what I want to see. Henry or Charlie. Either one's fine by me, but I want one of them. Would you fight Helpy? No, Helpy's cute. Why would I fight Helpy? I'd have Helpy help me. Yeah. But yeah, no, I wouldn't fight Helpy. Helpy's awesome. Why am I so still sometimes? ADHD. Would I fight number 1 crate? Absolutely not. How dare you even imply that I would hurt any of Trash in the gang? One of the Into the Pit arcade games made Buff Helpy. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't make him. Well, makes him canon technically, yes. But here's my belief on this one, Life. The only thing that I will agree to is that any game canon from any game cabinet from any canonicity can be full continuity because they're a video game within the universe, and that's okay with me. All right, so Helpules can exist in every single version. So I suppose when Bite Victim dies, Willie might destroy the Mimic as a way to get rid of his own actions, neglecting BV. Personally, think BV's death was a big hit to William's ego. So my thing, we've talked about this before, and I'm still on my belief that Henry created the Mimic. Well, originally I didn't even think Henry did. I thought that Edwin was an actual character that existed. This kind of smashed that by putting in 79, right? But I think the Mimic is gonna be made by Henry, right? Still, because again, here's my one thing with the games. unless someone can point to something that really proves that he actually does, my full canon is that William Afton doesn't build animatronics. And we've talked about this before. My head canon right now is that William Afton doesn't actually build animatronics. Is that he pays people to build animatronics. He has engineers to build them for him, but that he himself can't build animatronics. Would I fight Plush Baby? No, she terrifies me. That thing's on the same level as Chucky from Child's Play. We got Tony the Bear. Yeah, no, but in my personal headcanon, I don't think William Afton can build animatronics. I think that's where part of his resentment for Henry comes from, is that he knows that he's beholden to Henry or to whatever engineers he can afford to make animatronics. And that's one of the reasons why, because in my headcanon also, William owned Chica's Party World and it competed against Fredbear Stanley Diner, and even though William technically won, he always had the worst animatronics of the two because he himself can't build animatronics, and he couldn't find an engineer better than Henry to make animatronics. I throw out, oh no, you're good. I'm just telling you what my headcanon is too. So I suppose when Bite Victim dies, I do think that Bite Victim actually affects William more than some people might think. Right? I think him lose. I think that's. Here's my thought on it. I don't think it's I think it's a hit to his ego. I don't think it's a hit to his emotions. Like, I don't think he personally is. I think he's sociopathic enough that the death of his child is less of a loss of a family member and more of a failure on his part as a person. Right? Yeah, I'm never telling you that you're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what my thought process is different, so that way we know where we're at when we're going down the road, what lane we're each in. I want you to know that I'm not tailgating you. I'm in the passing lane. Maybe you're I might be in the carpool lane. Probably a carpool lane. I tend to hang out in the carpool lane unless people are being real slow, and then I'll pass everybody. But yeah. But yeah, no, I that's my thing is I think William is so egotistical that losing Cassidy, for me Cassidy, for other people whatever name you want, but for me Cassidy, but that losing Cassidy is more of a personal failure. Yes, personal failure of Williams, and not a depressionary thing. He's not depressed. He's pissed off and annoyed because how dare something that is his responsibility fail to stay alive, or how could he fail to do such a simple arduous I don't have teeth, so saying some words, but simple task as keeping a child alive. How could he fail at that, right? And then maybe that's why he starts killing kids, to prove how frail they actually are, right? How evil is the Mimic? The Mimic is as evil as the people operating him make him. Spark Victim, a theory where Bite Victim's death is what started William's goal to escape death in hell. Possibly. That is what I just said actually is really fun too. The death of his son is what causes him to start killing kids because he wants to prove to himself that children are so frail that there was no way he could have succeeded in keeping that kid alive anyways. That he's proving that his failure is not an actual result of his own failure. No, I wouldn't fight the Frettles. But no, but yeah, no, how evil is the Mimic? The Mimic is as evil as his programming causes him to be. So the main part about the Mimic is that he is an artificial intelligence. And the difference between an artificial intelligence and a computer program is that an artificial intelligence learns just like people do through experience. But the difference between AI and people is that an AI is a machine, and machines have perfect memory. So everything that it learns, everything that it experiences, adapts and changes the way that it behaves. Whereas with a person, we tend to forget things over time, and so some things stop being an effect on our personalities. Whereas, again, with an AI, that's not the case. AIs are very, like, in the world of science fiction, AIs are very finicky, because one bad thing into their experiences is a forever thing for them. You know, at the age of 3, if you tripped and if you were tripped by somebody else on accident or on purpose, but at age 3, if you got tripped and skinned your knee and cried and it bled and it was a bad experience, by 10, you've forgotten that. That's out of your memory. That is not something that is affecting your day-to-day anymore. For an artificial intelligence, however, it's still there. It is a forever memory. Every memory is a forever memory for an AI, right? So AIs are very finicky when it comes to that situation. If you ever teach them hate, if you ever teach them that something is supposed to be in a, done a certain way that is dangerous, that is with them forever until you now feed in enough information to counteract that in there. Imagine the easiest way to boil down an AI learning is, think of a pro-con list, right? And people use these for, like, making decisions all the time. So say you're making a decision on what type of pizza you're going to get, right? And you're choosing toppings, right? Mushroom as a topping. Pro, it tastes good. Con, it has a weird texture. Pro, it cooks really well. Con, it comes from, it's picked out in the dirt. Pro, it looks good on a pizza too, or it mashes well with it. Like, you get enough pros in that list that you make the decision that a mushroom on your pizza is going to be a good idea, right? Then you think pineapple. Pro, there are no pros. There's only cons when it comes to pineapple on pizza. So con. So you decide that pineapple wouldn't go on your pizza. AIs do that with all of their decision making. They essentially have a constantly running that never disappears pro-con list. And until you put more pros in the list than cons for them doing something good, they will not do the good thing, or they won't do the bad thing. Same difference. So you have to throw that in there. We're set more around the Scott era games, mainly fill in the 30-year. See, that I think is a big miss. I think that's a big miss. Is filling in the year gaps that we have, which I kind of like it being there at the same time, because it does give Steelwool a lot of playground where we don't have to constantly ascend into the far distant future like we have with, like, let Security Breach and Ruin and Help Wanted 2 be the farthest into the future we go for a while, right? Let's pull back. We can pull back, right? And some of our and get the history of some of our new incoming villains. Can we get a better history of Vanessa, of Glitch Trap, of the Mimic? Can we fill in those gaps and do all that? Is that allowed? Is that possible? Right? Helpy in Ruin is evil. So the AI Helpy is probably part of the Mimic. I don't think they're missed opportunity. I think the problem is that people have too much hope in them, right? I think for Scott, they were a fun thing that he could do, and people blew it out of proportion, right? People saw that he was making something, and they're like, well, he's making something, so this has to continue on the story in some way. And in his mind, he's just like, nah, like, what he's done, though, with those, and this is the part that I think is the bigger problem, I think, is that I don't think as many people are thinking of evil overlord corporation. I think people are still trying to attribute every evil thing that Fazbear Entertainment does to being a William Henry situation. And I don't think that's actually the case. I'm starting to feel like it's more of a Fallout Vault-Tec situation and less of a William Afton situation. AU of Fnaf, where only the 3 games are canon. Oh, I like that. But 4 and onwards are basically reimaginings to at least make the story simple. Maybe. I think 1 through 7 is its own story, and I think Help Wanted and On is the universe expanding. Is the story expanding? It's again like Fallout. It's like Fallout. Like you think that everything revolves around William and Henry, but honestly, from Help Wanted on, you kind of expand it out, and actually 6 kind of hints on this too. You expand it out, and there's actually this entire corporation, Fnaf Corporation, that is actually involved in this evil situation that's going on of like kids going missing. 1,000% not canon. No, you're good, dude. You're good. I mean, yeah. There would be so many holes in it that trying to have it hold water would be a problem. But that's only because of what's happening, right? But there is a universe where your headcanon is fully legitimate, right? But I mean but again, hey, if it helps you get to certain points that need to be gotten to, that's awesome. That if it works for you, if it helps you stay sane in this fandom, then that's perfect. That's exactly what it needs to be. And also, it might help. It might help later on tying some loose ends, because I think a lot of people are trying to look at everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once, like the book, right? And they're trying to make everything mash together to get an answer to one question, right? And I think if some people will just narrow down their scope and expectation and look at things game by game or element by element, you would get more answers. You would get better answers. For the books and the movies to utilize the story with the first 3. Nice. That's awesome. That's good. I think my headcanon, because I haven't been able to fully read the stories yet myself, which is the issue, I think, might be the issue anyways. My headcanon, my storyline is so much different than what is probably going to be true, and I'm okay with that, because until definitive proof comes out, then I get to play with my story, and I get to have my story be my story. And like I said, like that's just how it is. Everybody has their story. No one's going to have the same story. And to tell someone that they're wrong because your story and their story doesn't line up doesn't make sense. Right? I will say, technically, with your AU, you would have to think 4 as being the thing, because we do get from Scott himself 4 games, 1 story. So technically, it would end after game 4, I guess. But I mean, again, that's like I said, that doesn't really matter. If it works for you, it works for you, and that's what you need. That's what you need. So you play your games the way you play them, right? That is your race. That is your lane. That is your vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Whatever analogy I need to throw in there to make you feel good. There you go. Feel good analogy thrown. Right? But I don't know. That's just how it is. That's just how it is sometimes, I think, for a lot of people, is that they just need to accept their logic to be their logic and to ignore other people. If someone says something to you that makes you re-guess your stuff, then, adjusting your story is done when you want it to be done. Yes, he did. He did say that 3 was going to be the last one, yes. But then he did say later on 4 games, 1 story, but that was before everyone thought that he was doing Dream Theory, and then he switched out of Dream Theory because the community is full of assholes. I would have fully been okay with Dream Theory. I have my own theory on how Dream Theory could have worked. Because a lot of people are like, it couldn't be Dream Theory. Why would a 11-year-old be dreaming of being a security guard? And I fully had a good explanation for that. What could the last FNAF game be? What do you mean by that, Life? You have to clarify that question, because I don't know what you mean. ITP game and then back to the old games makes my heart warm, right? Oh man, ITP was good. I will admit, ITP was a very good game. To be fair, it's a very good game. Yeah, no, I had a whole theory on how dream theory works. Eleanor looks like no, Eleanor is Circus Baby, but in the Fazbear Fright series, in a different universe. In a different universe, Eleanor is Circus Baby. Circus Baby who left Sister Location by herself. What could even be the last FNAF game to be? Oh, what could ever be the last FNAF game to be made? He could be done right now. That's the thing. Is that technically the story ends whenever. Jeez, my grippers are cold. Are your grippers your hands, Emily? Like, I'm not responding to you because I don't know what the fuck a gripper is. Are you talking about your hands? If you're talking about your hands, then I understand what you're saying. But, like, you're saying your grippers are cold. No, they're feet. Oh, your feet? Your grippers are your feet? Are you half sapien? Well, I mean, technically you are a sapien. You're a homo sapien. But, like, are you half, like, monkey? A theory is a theory. That's meant to be changed with new information on a better understanding. That's why people shouldn't be so argumentative. I've heard many theories that sound totally plausible. Exactly. Exactly. No, you're good. Why are you deleting stuff? Don't delete stuff, Emily. Emily. I used to have this fight with Beanie, and he finally stopped. Don't delete your shit. Freddy in Space. Yeah, Freddy in Space 4 should be the final game. But no, so that's the thing. It's like there is like BV's dream theory could be Shatter Victim. Shatter Victim is where BV's memories, dreams are shattered and passed on to each of the FNAF incidents. That'd be cool. No, for me, dream theory, what it would be is in the box. So this is how it works. In the box, right, right. I ain't dying until the full Freddy in Space 1 release in 2030, right? We ever get a Fredbear game? I think that's what 1979 is going to be. I think that's what Secret of the Mimic's going to turn into be. It's going to be a Fredbear Family Diner game. So cold in this house. Oh, turn on the heat, Emily. But no, so Dream Theory for me would be in the box. There is a toy security guard badge, a purple phone toy, a flashlight, which he uses in his actual dream, right? A flashlight, and then like some kind of buzzer or like a egg timer, right? Is in my theory is how that works. So what it is I think when they were younger, right? Because their dad does work with the animatronics and stuff. I think a few years past, they would play a game called Security Guard in that house where he has the 2 bedrooms, where Mike would pretend to be the animatronics trying to sneak up on Bite Victim, and Bite Victim's job would be to like know that he's coming or figure out where he's coming, flash him with a flashlight, or like close the door on him. But to make it fair, every time he closes the door, he would have to set the egg timer. And when the egg timer went off, the door would have to be opened again, right? Fredbear's opened in 1979 according to the Silver Eyes. Yes, exactly, right? But yeah, I think that would be the dream theory explanation for the security guard dreams. Is in his dreams, he dreamed what it would be like to be an adult and having that same job as the game that him and his brother used to play when he was younger. Being a security guard at a Fazbear, right? That's my theory on Dream Theory, on how Dream Theory would have worked. Is that it turns out it was a bunch of toys in the chest, and those toys were specifically for playing the security guard game. Why is this a real emoji, but I freaking love it? Because it's a real thing that exists. Those are the Easter Island heads. They're giant head rock statues that were made by the inhabitants of Easter Island, and they're huge. There's like, I can't remember how many of them there are, but there's a whole bunch of them, and they're just giant faces. You can see one of them in the Night at the Museum movie. He likes to call what's his name? Stiller. Can't remember. Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. Used to call Ben Stiller Dum Dum. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, so true, Amber. So true. Absolutely, dude. That was such a good game. Dum dum, give me gum gum. Dum dum, give me gum gum. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Fnaf 2 gets more relevance, and that Golden Freddy basically commits the bite of 87. You think Golden Freddy? I'm still a Mangle stan when it comes to the bite of 87. I'm still a Mangle fan, Mangle stan when it comes to that. But that's just me. That's just me. Imagine in Secrets of the Mimic we play as Henry's son. Well, that's the thing, Life. If that's the case, then my theories are true. Because in the games, unless I'm right, as far as people can tell, Henry doesn't have a son. Go back to the first 3 games to fill the blanks of the story. No, dude, that's dope. That's awesome. That's a good way to do it, honestly. Honestly, that's dope. Pretty cool. No, dude, if we I just said my right exactly. Dude, if in Secrets of the Mimic we played as Henry's son somehow, like if they just made that a thing, I'd lose my fucking shit. I believe Mangle committed the bite of 87. I do too. I think canon. I think full continuity for the games. Mangle is bite of 87. Here's the funny part about that. You know what's really funny about that though, Cross and everybody else? The bite of 87 has no fucking relevance for the rest of the goddamn lore. It means fucking jack shit. Anyone point to any other event in the entire history of the game franchise that that's personally affected by the bite of 87? Have a good one, Beanie. Timestamp is almost 3 hours, so if you want to watch the last what do we got? Last like 40 minutes tomorrow, go for it. But yeah, bite of 87, no fucking relevance to the rest of the goddamn series. Period. It does one thing. It shuts down a location. That's what it does. It is single-handedly the most irrelevant thing that was super important for like a year. But now it's like the most irrelevant event of the entire fucking franchise. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like Fnaf 2 as an entire game almost has 0 fucking point at this point. It was the hardest game to play. Did you guys know that? Statistically speaking, Fnaf 2 is the hardest Fnaf game. Not counting Ultimate Custom Night because of the fact that Ultimate Custom Night is purposely meant to be exceptionally difficult. But Fnaf 2 for normal gameplay is the hardest Fnaf game. It's insane. It's crazy. Fnaf 2 felt so important for so long, and then it just got basically erased. And it's the hardest, like gameplay ways, it's the hardest Fnaf game to play. It has the longest nights too. Hit the sack. All right, Cross. Have a good night, man. If you want to see the rest of this, like I said, we're at like the 3-hour mark almost. So, what do you think is the easiest Fnaf game? Technically, the easiest Fnaf game to play, if you want to say you played and beat it, is either Pizza Simulator or Ultimate Custom Night. Good night, man. But yeah, it's one of those. Because Simulator, you don't have to deal with animatronics at all if you don't want to. And Ultimate Custom Night, you can just do level 1 difficulty on Old Man Consequences and be done. Like, those would be the two. Though technically, in all technicality, those would be the two easiest. Now, if you want to do normal gameplay that you're supposed to play, I believe it's Fnaf 3. Because you only have one actual problem animatronic to deal with. It's good old Willie boy, Willie A. Will I Afton, alright? He's the only one that you have to super deal with in Fnaf 3. But yeah, Fnaf 2 is the hardest with the longest nights. Whatever happened to the tier list? I haven't read any of the books. We got caught up on theorizing. The tier list is right here. And we haven't done anything with it because I am talking about stuff. I'm gonna be reading and listening to all these stuff. Like I said, I just wanted to get it ready today. Had all the missing characters, dude. If UCN had all the characters, you know what I want? You know what my goal with this channel is, guys? You want to know my actual goal with this channel? My goal with this channel is to become so relevant in the theorizing community that I have to do a smash or pass. That I feel obligated to do a smash or pass. When I feel myself become that relevant to the theorizing community, I will feel like I've made it. I'm just saying. There you go. That'll be when you guys know that I feel like I have succeeded in becoming a real YouTube theorist. Is when I feel obligated to make a smash or pass video. That'll be it. That'll be the day, right? Oh man. Oh man. Called Scrap Trap, Jimmy Neutron. Oh no, it's Burn Trap. It's not Scrap Trap, it's Burn Trap. Is it Scrap? I don't think it's Scrap. Wait, it might be Scrap Trap. Hold on, Scrap Trap. Oh, it is Scrap Trap. That's right. Yeah. Scrap Trap, because he has the big noggin. His head's just absolutely giant, fucking enormous. Yeah, the evolution from this to this. How he got shorter is really confusing to me. I don't think he got shorter. I don't think he actually got shorter. But yeah, I remember. Yeah. Jimmy Neutron head over here. Dome. The big dome. Yeah, to be fair, most of my research of these things are probably going to be off camera because you guys hit me with so much questions that it's hard to do it. Could you ever beat 75 toy mode? I can't beat like 420 mode, bro. I can't play the games on normal. What are you talking about? You want to see me play Ultimate Custom Night? Watch this. Here. You want me to play Ultimate Custom Night at a challenge level that I can win? Here you go. You ready for this? You all ready for this? Okay. There you go. Can I beat 51 mode? I do have time. I could do it right now. Can I? I'm gonna try this one time. I don't even know how to beat most of these characters, but we're going in. All right, ready? Okay. Hold on. Power generator, silence ventilation, heater, power AC, global music box, all off. All off. Z for flashlight. Close forward vent. Close left door. Monitor. Close right door. Close side vent. Catch fish. Close ad. Spacebar desk. Okay, enter for that. Spacebar desk fan. Hold escape. Return to menu. Okay. Music Man is always behind you. Music Man. Okay. All right, we're gonna go 51 mode. Can I beat this? Probably not, because I have no idea what I'm doing. To be fair. I might be able to beat this just because no one will move enough to kill me. Is it not? Oh man, it's doing that thing. Yeah. Woo, that's the white screen. Wait, we're just gonna wait. There it goes. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Oh god, I keep pressing buttons to move instead. Okay. Hold on. One thing I know to do for sure. Oh. Okay. I don't know if that's what I need to do. S. Oh god. Oh god. Why are they there? Why are they there? Everyone go away. Oh god. See, this is what I mean. I don't know what to do. See? I'm never gonna play this. This looks so hard. It is free. It is free. You can get it on Game Jolt. Get this game on Game Jolt. Anyways, done with that. Yes, we can play some Fnaf. I want to do some. I want to do some racing. I do have to lose one of my lights. Play, but that's okay. But yeah, I do enjoy me some Fnaf. I am very good. Maybe new record. Maybe. Gonna try Midnight Motorist. We're going for what, sub 6 minute, I think. Sub 6 minute. Oh wait, hold on. I need to put my. I need sound. I need sound. Mangle. Yeah, Mangle's my racer. I usually do Mangle. He goes the fastest, but takes the longest to get up there. He's a little bit slower, but gets to the speed the fastest. This is slowest, but gets to the speed really quickly. Let's go Midnight Motor. Okay, Midnight Motor is Midnight Motor. Yeah, race record 601. We gotta beat that today. We gotta beat that. Let's do it, guys. Can we do this? Can we get it? The core collection released on console. Why doesn't it include Piece of Sim? Because Piece of Sim and UCN they aren't part of the original 5 games. Like, they're not actually. They were both surprise projects by Scott, so they're not considered in the same vein as. They're not FNAF 1 through 5. That's what it is. Charge my battery. Night shift's coming up. Not gonna take the X. I'm not gonna take that exit. I'm gonna bounce my way over to here. There we go. I think I have my logic set up now, guys. I think we can do this. Okay, battery upgrades. I only need 1, but we'll take all 4. There's a little bit more battery charge going on too. Yep. So here's my thing. I feel like there's actually a way to beat Wexus, which is what I call this guy. I think there's a way to actually damage Wexus. Whoop! Oh god. Because if you notice, he has like a health bar thing pop up whenever he howls, which makes me feel like there's a way to damage him, right? But there's a way to hurt Wexus and get things and get him like destroyed in some way, which I bet releases some kind of lore or something. I don't know. You had your brightness all the way down? That's ow. Why did I go over here? I don't know. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's go. Okay, no one's even close to me right now. And I have 147 battery power, which I'm super happy about. 145. We're going into night shift again. So good. I think I'm doing like sub 1 minute laps right now. I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like my laps are being pretty close to sub 1 minute anyways. Which, if that's the case, then I can do a sub 5 minute altogether. Okay, exotic butter is right there. Not worrying about cart upgrades right now. Oh god! Oh no! Come on, bastard! It's all good though. It's all good. We're good still. We're good still. Get some battery upgrades. Power and hit another power patch right there. Oh look! I literally just lapped somebody. I'm already lapping somebody on lap 3, guys. Who is the best character in FNAF? It depends on what you're talking about. You go to school tomorrow. I'm not excited, but I'm excited. Why? Because school, man. You never know what you're gonna get when you go to school, and trust me, I'd rather be back at school. School is so much better than being an adult. Don't squander being in school. Plain and simple. Just don't do it. Worst thing you can do is squander being in school, man. No matter what is happening at any time, period, being in school is better than being an adult. Period. No major responsibilities. You know, no one but yourself. Oh, come on. That was just bad timing. There we go. Okay, we're good. No one's fate but your own, you know, is in your hands. The worst you can do is disappoint a teacher by not finishing an assignment when they wanted you to, and all that kind of stuff. We got our last lap, and I am in the middle of racing against a whole bunch of other guys, so we don't know. We're doing pretty good, though. We're doing pretty good. Right? Got lots of battery life left. I am catching up to everybody and passing some more of them. Door. There we go. That's a perfect place to put a door, too. So. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. There it is. Whoop. There it is. Keep missing that one piece right there. Whoop. It's because they keep trying to go against the traffic and I don't. The main reason why I am winning by so much is because these AIs trying to race against the traffic and I'm not. And I'm not trying to take the shortcut. I'm taking the normal way because the shortcut makes you hit them more. And in actual competition-wise, it's no benefit. I'm done. Boom. 544. There we go. That is... I lapped multiple people. Who's the best character in any character? School is boring, but I like my friends. When it's night shift is on, I feel like the cars are more faster. They might be. But I lapped almost all of them. I for sure lapped all the way up to the puppet. I think second and third were the only ones that were not lapped by me. Main menu. New game. Mangle. Motorist. Sinkhole. I do have a record time. I do have a race record of 5:17. Wonder if... Oh, 5 minutes actually is plausible. Because my best lap is a minute. So I've always been really good at racing games. I'm not the best at racing games, obviously, but I am usually pretty good at racing games. Because when I was younger, I have an older sibling, and he always got to choose all the video games, right? Whenever we got video game consoles and stuff, he was always the one who got to pick the games because he was the oldest. So he would constantly pick racing games all the time. And I knew the only way I was ever going to get him to pick the games that I wanted to play, aka RPGs and stuff, was if I was better than him at the games he wanted to play, so that he would stop wanting to play them. So I sat down and became really good at racing games on purpose. That way I would beat him. Sibling rivalry. That's why I'm very good at racing games. I know I'm in 7th place, but that's because I'm just waiting for others to make mistakes. They haven't yet. Oh, did I beat him? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would whoop his fucking ass at racing games. That's why we started playing RPGs. That's why I started getting to play Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. That's why Kingdom Hearts became something that I got to play so much of. To the point, when I was with Mixer, you know, back when that game, when that beautiful mess of a of a streaming service existed. I was a release partner for Kingdom Hearts 3, and at one point during I got featured while I was doing the opening for it, and I had like over 3,000 viewers at that time. I've never had 3,000 viewers after that, obviously, but I did have 3,000 viewers that day, and it was damn, I don't know if I'm gonna actually make it into a top 6 spot. This is crazy. Actually, they're doing really good too. I think I need to find the shortcuts on this track. It's a little bit less obvious. Yeah, it was the most I've ever had in a single stream, and ever will have probably. I believe in myself for a lot of things. I do not believe it's in the cards that I'm ever gonna be a like top streamer ever again. I did it once with Mixer. I was a top 100 partner for them for a time, and I don't think that'll ever happen again. Do I care? Not really. I would prefer to have like a really strong community. But yeah, I don't care. I'd rather have a really strong community. I've been in the, oh god, he's gonna start one. Yep, I'm gonna come after me. This is the problem with this one, is that, oh good, we got the day shift. Is that so hard to get battery life back? So second night shows up, we're out of battery life. I just want to be a YouTuber, then be a YouTuber. You know what it takes to be a YouTuber? You make a video. There you go. You make a video, you are now a YouTuber. Because what is the definition of a YouTuber? Someone who makes YouTube videos. You make a YouTube video, you're now a YouTuber. Unless you don't post on YouTube, you know, you could be a different kind of content creator, and then obviously you're not a YouTuber because your videos are not on YouTube. But I don't emphasize anyone becoming those kind of... I mean, actually, honestly, yeah, you do you. I don't care. You make whatever content you deem worthy of you. That's how I think of it. Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, you can't freak out on this part of the race. It purposely changes your perspective, but your car is still going straight. So. Okay, we're on our final lap. I'm in 5th. This is insane. Yeah, figure out what you want to do and why you want to do it, and then learn the things that you need to learn to accomplish that goal. Do you want to entertain people? Then you need to go hang out with the theater nerds at school and learn theater. That I cannot stress enough to people. That is extremely important. Learn theater. Go into theater. I was a theater production major in college. Theater production design, right? I did light, sound, scenic design, stage set, stage management, directing, producing, acting, all that stuff. And that's the one thing I can tell people more than anything, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so good at entertaining people, like streaming and stuff, and why I was so good when I did it the first time too, is I did a lot of improv. I was the president of the improv comedy club on campus. Where I did 519. Oh, that was wait, no, that wasn't better. Was that better? Was that? 519 is a better time. 519 is a better time. Let's go to main menu. I'll find out for sure. But no, so I did theater production design. I was an improv president for my improv comedy club on campus for like 3 years. 517 is my best time. What if in this map there was a big mimic at the finish line? That'd be cool. It would answer a lot of questions for us. I give you that much. What time is it though? I need to get going though. This will be the end of the stream though. But yeah, guys, do theater. If you want to be an entertainer, learn to entertain. So theater, that's your main thing. That's the thing that you want to do, especially in high school. Just join theater. It doesn't matter if you get on stage role. Learning all of the facets of the business is very important for learning how to entertain people. I'm studied in like script writing, character development, the history of theater, all that good stuff. but I will try to be at the next stream. Okay, awesome. Next stream will not be tonight, though. I take Wednesday nights off, so it'll be probably Thursday night. Discussion. I appreciate the open mind. Thank you. I appreciate you too, Amber. I'm not, yeah, like I said, I'm not someone who's gonna tell you that you're wrong, unless you say something really dumb. Not gonna lie. If you come in and you're like, Henry's actually the killer, I'm gonna call you dumb. But like, you know, that's about where I draw the line. If you say really dumb theories, or debunked theories that people have already proven wrong, then I'm gonna tell you you're wrong and show you why. But other than that, you know, like Evan, don't come in here telling me that bite victim's Evan, or the one who should not be, the one you should not have killed is Evan. No, won't have it. Get out of my stream. Have a great night, guys. I love your faces. I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, now is your last opportunity. Make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, so that way you guys always know when I'm going to go streaming. And also, if you guys haven't started reading my book yet, if any of you guys want to check it out, the first 12 chapters are available for free on the Patreon. Check out the link below to the Patreon. Follow for free on the Patreon, and you can read the first 12 chapters of my book. It has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. Fair warning. It is a sci-fi RPG, lit RPG, first-person narrative book. I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good right now. It is bare bones. It is just the story. Descriptors are very loose and not very good yet, because that'll be the second draft. This is a first draft. Do the thing again for the tier list? What do you? Oh yeah, the link. Yeah, it is just should just be that. There you go. All right, love your faces. See you guys in the next one. Good.